After weeks of reconstruction, ghost hunting, and other miscellaneous adventures, the Forge and Flagon is finally open for business. To celebrate the occasion, the inhabitants of Troll Skull Alley came out to welcome their new friends to the neighborhood. The day went by in a blur of excitement, and as the festivities wound down, the party received a paper bird from a mysterious individual by the name of Mert, who invited them to an opera the following day. With that, players, what would you like to do?
Would like to go to the opera.
Also, Theo got laid.
Yeah, I wasn't going to put that into the recap myself, but
We all heard it.
Theo was bedded.
Oh,
Jacob had a wonderful time.
I want to make Jacob a glass of grapefruit juice for the road.
You do that.
Keep those electrolytes up, bud.
Oh, dear.
He does the walk of shame coming down.
You don't
Not
want to
shame,
start
but like
cramping.
God. Right. Opera. I'm old, I'm gay, and I'm excited.
It's like the perfect place for Browntree.
It is the perfect place.
If you guys did not remember, formal attire is required.
Oh, yeah. I guess I need to go and get some about that.
Does anybody know what this formal attire requires?
Have I been to operas before, DM?
Yeah. I mean, I would assume so.
Then I would say,
Okay.
you know, like formal wear, like something you would wear to like a wedding or something.
I've never been.
Like a big frilly poofy dress.
Yeah, you could wear that big
Oh.
frilly poofy dress, or
Is that common?
If you want to
No.
wear dresses,
perhaps it's like a fancy party. What would you wear to a fancy party?
think of what people
I've
were
never
wearing.
been to
Okay, Drake. Think of what people were wearing to the gala, except maybe a little bit toned down.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Do we know how long this opera is going to last?
The note said nothing about time. I mean, it told you when it was going to start, but it didn't say how long it would be.
You know, Drake, if you're needing some help finding some new clothes, I'm
I
gonna have
do.
to go. All right, you can go shopping with me. Shopping
Okay.
trip. Oh, I'm so excited.
Must be
Yeah,
hard
I don't
not
know
to have
the city-
armor you can
look-
change at will.
You know what? It kind of is. I appreciate your condolences and understanding for me. Theo.
I've been there. I sympathize.
Right, thank you so much.
So, how much am I expected to spend on this attire?
That's a
How
good
much
fucking
is
question.
formal wear, DM? And do I know how much that would be?
The last time you spent money on formal attire, it was years ago.
Yeah.
I actually bought a bespoke outfit from Fala that was 5 gold. I think that would work, but I also kind of want to disguise myself and make myself look, different.
You much smaller than me too. Like
Fair.
I need new digs, new whatever.
Are we all gonna go shopping then?
Let's go shopping.
I'll come along for moral support.
Shopping episode.
I want to buy a cool earring. Just one.
Are you gonna make a song about it?
No.
Damn.
Wait,
Never.
I was hoping you'd do a shopping song montage.
Wait a minute. Who's got the letter?
I believe Kier has it. Kier definitely has it.
Kier, could you take a look at the letter and remind me when this is the opera tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god, we don't have any time at all. Let's go right now.
You guys make your way over to the Stitch in Time. At the point that you get there, Fala is just now opening up shop, and she's a little taken aback by the entire group of you coming to her shop. Hello.
Oh, hey, fella,
This-
how
it's-
are ya?
Good. It's early. I didn't expect all of you to be here.
We're a little pressed for time.
Oh well,
but
come in. What can I get for you?
I believe every single one of us, except for Theo, needs some formal wear for the opera tonight.
And the color in her face kind of drains away. Tonight, all of you.
Tonight! All of us. Let's see. Gilgamesh, right? Do you need one?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, but okay. So I've recently spent all my money on drugs, so somebody else is going to need to cover me, but I'll pay you back.
Right, I understand. Kier!
Yes.
And
Yes.
I know for sure Drake needs some.
Uh-huh.
Theo's got Magic-y Presto Changeo armor, so Theo's fine. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 suits of formal wear. Are you guys suit wearers or dress wearers or otherwise combination? I'm thinking suits. I would like a nice dashing dwarven suit.
Actually, the more I think about this, the better a tasteful dress with an open back sounds.
Okay, you would look lovely in that. And she's like fumbling with her keys to open the door. Come in, come in, come in. I have so much work to do. Any preferences before I get started?
I do a preference to be a lot more free than a lot of the stuff I see. Because I mean, if I need to attack anybody,
You want
yeah,
you want mobility and functionality over aesthetics.
yes.
Okay,
I don't really give a shit about aesthetics. It's just required.
I'm going to need at least 8 pockets for knives
That's
and 1 for drugs.
I cannot provide the knives or the drugs, but I can give you the pockets.
That's okay. I've got the knives and the drugs covered. Believe me.
Okay. She like sits down in the middle of her shop. How many are there? There's Brondry, Kier, Gilgamesh, and Drake, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes.
Kier.
I had a thought, but I don't
keep-
think I don't think it would work. Never mind.
No, what is it?
It's
There's
not.
there are no stupid questions. Only
No,
stupid people.
it's not. It's not sartorially relevant.
Okay. Please, all 4 of you, go into each of the corners, please.
Okay.
I put my head in the corner as if I am in timeout.
Okay. You guys notice that there are in the corners of this room there are these giant, well, not giant, but these large trees, and their branches kind of like fold into the ceiling. Fala kind of concentrates for a second. I need you all to think about what you want your outfit to be. Just in your minds, picture it very, very clearly for me. You got it. Got it. Okay. Now, just to be fair, this is going to take a lot out of me, and I'm going to charge you a lot of money because this is going to take forever. Is that okay?
What?
How much is a lot of money?
Well, you want these done by tonight, and there's 4 of you, and
Okay, so Dungeon Master, I posted a picture in Discord. This is the only image that Gil is able to think about.
Oh God.
That's what my clothes are going to look like, I hope.
that's fair.
God.
Christ, yes.
That's
Formal
what's in
wear?
my mind.
That's
Like
formal wear,
Batman.
right?
But
That's
with like
cool.
slightly bigger pauldrons, spikier
Okay.
pauldrons.
Pauldrons that if you lift your arm up, you'll stab yourself in the head with them.
Yes.
Good.
Got it.
The World of Warcraft pauldrons.
Yeah.
The ones that
I was
phase through your
thinking-
skull.
Yes.
Guar.
So I would only house 50 gold for the entire thing.
For each or for all of us together?
All of you together.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That sounds
Okay.
doable.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't talk during this. I hope all of you are okay with being touched. And she kind of like closes her eyes and concentrates, and you guys you see the branches reaching down from the ceiling and starting to take your measurements from each of the trees.
Oh.
They sprout new branches going back into the back, pulling out cloth. You see the trees like pull up scissors and shears, measuring tapes, while simultaneously like doing each of you at the same time.
Well, it's doing each of us at the same.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
It is the tentacle porn episode now.
God.
It takes about 20 minutes to get your measurements. At a certain point, all of the trees pull back from you, and they start sewing your outfits together simultaneously.
Oh.
And through all of this, Fala is just sitting in the center of her shop, just not sweating profusely, but you can tell that she is being strained and concentrating heavily.
Okay.
Muttering.
Yes.
Yes.
There are occasional like arcane lights around her, kind of like fireflies at certain points. But yeah, is there anything you would like to do before they're done?
That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Try not to sneeze.
Wait, so we don't have to stand there while they're being sewed, or we have to stay there the whole time?
You don't have to stay there the entire time, no.
Okay.
Okay.
But right now, there's no communicating with Follow.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll come back in an hour or 2, 3.
You don't get much. You don't get much of a response from Follow.
We'll come back in an hour. All right. I need to make sure I have enough money.
For brevity's sake, is there anything that you guys wanted to do today?
Let's see if I have any money to do anything today. I don't. Hey, so anyone got 50 gold?
We have, sorry, I just did this, but we've got 1270 gold in party funds. So we've got 50 gold in the party funds.
Yeah.
Can trade her some weed.
I can cover it. That's fine.
That's party funds after we've repaired the whole tavern and everything? Okay.
Jesus.
We are not going to do a profits roll this week because technically a week hasn't passed in game time. So
Okay.
just so you guys know.
That makes sense.
I mean, I guess I'll go work at the Steam and Steel for today.
Okay. Brondry, whenever you get in front of the Steam and Steel, you see Oliver sitting out front waiting for you.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Brondry, I'm so ready for you to teach me how to be a forge master.
I'm so ready to teach ya.
Well, let's go.
Yup. Let's
And he like
go.
grabs your hand and like leads you into the forge or into the Steam and Steel.
Great.
Have fun, Jenkins.
Just always there. Gilgamesh is always there
Always
in your
there.
peripherals.
He's just always there.
I'm hiding in the shadows.
SCP-047G, Gilgamesh.
Brondry, as you're working today,
Mhm.
Oliver he picks up everything really fast. He doesn't have necessarily like the strength that you do, but he is very observant, and he's just a really fast learner.
Dope.
That being said, all you really teach him is like, hey, this is how hot you have to get the metal. Here's how to shape it, and that's basically
basics of basics of basics.
Yep.
Should I roll a teaching check?
Sure, go for it.
What am I rolling?
Just a straight charisma or intelligence check, one of the two.
I think I'll go with intelligence.
Yeah, I would assume.
I'd rather take a +4 than a -1. I'm a great teacher.
You
That's
are a great
22.
teacher. I saw that. Yeah, like I said, he is a super fast learner, super intuitive kid. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like at a certain point, you're looking for certain like catalysts to get the metal to work how you
Mhm.
want it to, and right before you say, "Hey, I need this substance," he's like, "Oh wait, I know exactly what will help. Daniel taught me this one," and then he goes and gets it.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
anybody else have anything that they would like to take care of?
Not Kier.
I don't
Give me a
think so.
second though. I'll be right back.
You gonna go say hi to Jacob?
No,
Gonna go invite him to the opera with you?
no, we don't have the money for that. I don't want to. This is like business stuff.
Is it?
You can't
business
see,
stuff?
but I'm doing the thing with my fingers.
The thing.
The sex
my-
thing.
The sex. Oh, the
This
sex
one.
thing with the
You-
fingers. Yeah.
If you could, yeah.
Also, you know, I still don't know what's going on with that, and now I'm even more confused. So,
He did leave you with a kiss on the cheek this morning.
I
A very
on the
awkward
cheek,
one.
bless his heart. That makes it even more confusing.
That's adorable.
Good.
If you actually ask me about it, I'll tell you basically the same thing, that no, I'm not going to invite him to the opera. Like, this could be a, job. This is probably a job. And also, I'm not super comfortable with the rating that I got off of him
Wait.
the other night.
Who invited us to this opera again?
Mert.
Who the fuck is Mert?
MIRT. We don't know.
That's we're gonna get stabbed. 100% gonna be stabbed at this.
Can you, DM? Could you read that letter that we got again?
Yes. If I know where it is. Oh, here we go. Rowan tells us you and your friends are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at the Lightsinger Theater in the Sea Ward. If you are interested, meet Mert at intermission. Private Box C, formal attire is required for attendance. And specifically, the note was addressed to Kier.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Whoever invited me to this clearly has never met me in their lives.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure out a way I would be able to keep my armor with me. If maybe not on me. Because I don't think I can wear my scale mail under my formal attire.
You could have if you asked Fala about it before she started sewing your clothes.
But I'm a big dummy dumbhead.
That's why you should have asked her for cool armor like I did.
Yep. Honestly, we can
That's okay, I'll just go in
What-
with
what's
that
the
armor,
thing?
it's fine.
Okay, that works too. So yeah, the day passes uneventful. Kai, Kara, and Snarf are able to take care of the tavern. They have things handled.
How long have they been working at the Forge and Flagon?
One day.
One day.
Hey guys.
Are you
you
sure
guys
they
got
can handle
this,
this
right?
without my guidance?
Kara comes up and is like, yeah, I appreciate it, but I got this. We got this.
But who's gonna get drunk and go schmooze at the tables? It's very important. It's an important
Well-
job at the restaurant.
We'll get one of the neighbors to come over and get toasted.
Okay, good.
You can hear Snarf in the kitchen, like gleefully cackling to himself as he cooks.
Oh, God.
I will not cackle for you. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
You've done it a couple times, so it's...
Sorry.
Can I
You're
get,
right.
physical descriptions of our employees again? Just real quick.
Yeah.
We have a picture of Kai.
Yeah.
in the
BP, will you
Discord.
pull up? Will you pull up the pin messages because we're gonna need those pretty soon too.
Are those in the...
Sundays in Waterdeep chat.
Ah, it's okay.
So Kai is the red-haired girl, less scowly. Who else?
There's that beautiful bastard Volo.
There's
Alright.
a
There-
snake somewhere.
Yes. Snarf is the red kobold. He's got like patches of black. And then Kara, light green skin, elven features, but also pretty prominent orcish ones as well. Like protruding tusks, but also super long ears.
I can dig it.
Waitress slash bouncer, or
Yes. Yep.
wait staff slash bouncer.
Yep. Super tall, like 6'6", 6'7".
And then we've got Kai doing hosting.
Yes, and also general manager, assistant manager things.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Thank you.
No problem. With that being said, you guys pick up your clothes from Fala. She looks exhausted when you get back. Gilgamesh, your suit looks like the thing that you were pictured.
Yes.
But it's made of cloth. It's not metal.
So it's like that hoodie.
Yes, it's like the suit of armor hoodie.
This isn't gonna work at all, is it?
For armor, no.
Well, at least I've got a cool Halloween costume.
No,
But
it looks exactly like the suit of armor that you were picturing.
if
It's just made of cloth.
if I wear my nice white button-up shirt and my gray vest and my pocket watch and my bow tie, is that business formal enough?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll wear that. I'll wear
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And that one
Now
I've
you've got
already.
cloth armor, too.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna put it on my character sheet right now
Cloth armor.
in case I need it.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
put formal wear.
Oh, God. BP, will you pull up the picture of the opera house?
Yes! If I can do that without being big dumb bitch.
How many tabs will you open?
How many tabs?
As you guys make your way to the seaward, if you could imagine a medieval steampunk Chinese theater, that's what the Lightsinger Theater is.
Ooh, it's so
BP
pretty.
should have it.
Can you make it bigger?
That is the inside.
Nope. Okay.
You guys are not. That is a balcony shot. You are not there. You're still in the lobby. But there are, as you guys walk up, it seems to be a bunch of fucking nobles just kind of perusing, gossiping. But as you get there, everyone kind of turns as this carriage pulls up, and two individuals step out. I did not pin this comment, so I'm just going to put it in the chat here. I'll pin it later. Oh, nope, that's the cool fan art that I found. I can't show you guys that yet. Hey BP, who's this? Who are we partnered with?
Home and Brew.
Tell me about it.
Hey, we're glad to be partnered with Home and Brew. Homeandbrew.com. Use code BEARD10. That is BEARD10 to get 10% off of your order of any one handmade wooden tabletop dice tray.
They're very pretty.
There it is. Found it.
I'm probably gonna buy one.
These two.
Ah, jeez.
These two walk out of their carriage,
Oh.
Ooh, fancy pants.
and everyone's like, "Oh shit, they're here! Holy fuck!"
He's got the biggest pants I've ever seen.
He has big pants,
Big old pants.
big old pants.
Literally looks like a
Are
bear.
these also the people
Yep.
from the cover?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Important people.
Theo,
Yes.
at a certain point, as all of these, I'm just going to describe who's there. You feel a tap on your shoulder.
I turn to look.
You see Captain Zord. Hello, Theo.
Hey.
I didn't
Us?
expect you to be here.
Yeah, we got invited. I didn't expect
Interesting.
to see you here.
Well, I've got to rub noses with all of the
That
ass.
would make sense. Who are these people? And I gesture to the
Val Kilmer and Scarlett Johansson.
yes.
Oh, those are the Castellanters.
Oh.
Richest assholes in the city.
Wait, Castellanter, like the DA Castellanter.
I suppose.
I
I
forgot
suppose.
Oh.
Might be a
I'm back.
cousin.
Okay, because the DA was a tiefling.
Interesting.
Oh.
It's the kind of thing that skips generations.
It can. It
I
can.
think.
Yes.
That's valid.
You guys look. The dude. Jaraxel tells you that his name is Victorio, and the woman is named Amelia. Victoria looks half elven, and Amelia looks human.
Okay.
He's also a pretty high priest in the Church of Sarenrae.
Oh.
Likes to throw his money at good causes, and then he does that like finger choking.
Yeah.
I could go for a good finger choking.
Mar-
Come over to my house if you want to eat a hot dog and get choked.
Sorry, I'm
Uh,
writing stuff down. But I
that's
do
okay.
I do ask, have you ever heard of anybody named Mert?
I've heard of him. I've never met him before. Apparently, he's a loud, boisterous fellow. What did they say about him? Loud of mouth and wide of belt.
Yep.
Oh, good. Well, he's the one who invited us here, so who knows what that's about?
Interesting. Keep an eye on him for me.
I definitely will.
He winks and kind of walks off.
As soon as he walks off, I'm just like, oh, gee.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kier,
yes.
you are. What are you doing? As you guys are in the lobby area, and it's just essentially gossip hour at this point. People are just like in small groups. Where are you right now?
I would have been. Have we all split up?
Not
Or are we all
necessarily.
still in a group? Because
That's up to you guys.
I'm super uncomfortable. I don't like this. Any of this. All of this makes me sad. And the Castellanters are, well, one of them is in yellow, so I don't trust her.
Yeah. Her like it almost looks like her dress is actually made of gold.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh. No, I really don't trust. So yeah, I'm trying to keep myself as close to my friends as I can.
Okay.
And I would lean down to Theo and I would say, my idea earlier was to have him one of us to borrow his hat if he would let us, but that didn't not happening.
He would definitely not let us because he's got to just keep himself disguised here.
Ooh, and he'll actually kill you if you
Right.
touch his hat.
Oh, well.
Theo,
there's
you've
that
seen
too.
it. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
Then I'm glad I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I didn't expect
I
him
would have
to-
stopped you, but
I didn't expect him to be here. I thought he might not have been using it.
if he's out of character, if he's showing up as Captain Zord and not Jiraxel, he's definitely using it. Because Captain Zord is a human.
Well,
Yes.
right. I knew that. Kier did not
Oh,
expect
Kier
to
does
see
not. Got it.
Zord here.
Got it.
Or
Because-
Jiraxel anyway.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that also. I mean, he did that thing where he pulled it off in front of all of us. So, like, I think Gilgamesh might have been drunk for that, but we know now that they're the same person.
Right.
Kier, as you and Theo are having this conversation, Kier, you see a familiar woman come up to your group. Hello, Feathers. It is the girl
Yeah.
that you met
Who
in the upstairs.
in the middle of our heist? Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
Vincent hasn't gotten back to me about information about her, has he?
I believe not. But I will make a note of that to give that to you either at the end of this session or next.
Okay.
And we were calling her
Raven? Magpie.
or Magpie.
Magpie.
Thank you.
You do not know her name yet. At least I don't think I've given it to you.
I think that you have not also.
I didn't expect
I'm
to
gonna-
see you here.
I didn't expect to be here. And abruptly, he's self-conscious about his open-backed dress.
I do have to say that your dress is very lovely. I didn't expect you to be so bold.
Well, function over form. And he kind of just ruffles his wings a little bit.
No, that's fair. I don't think I've introduced myself. My name is Tessa.
Oh, Tessa,
That's a pretty
pleasure to meet
name.
you.
Tessa
My
Tessa Greyjoy.
Oh, okay. That goes in a completely different space on my list of notes than Magpie does. Tessa Greyjoy. And I'm going to put Magpie in quotation marks in the middle.
While they're talking, I'm gonna do a quick scan around. Is Embrick and Avi happen to be here?
Make me a perception check. Roger.
Ooh, I'm bad at these.
Honestly, Birdbrain, I don't like being here either.
Pretty sure it's just straight D20. Oh.
Still, it's nice to have the opportunity for new experiences, isn't it?
True, but I've been here a lot, so
Ah.
it gets boring afterwards,
Are they
or after a while.
Are they talking
Sure.
in earshot of us?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Tessa's like right, also in your vicinity.
So
Theo.
what brings you here if you don't want to be here?
I just recently got back into town. I'm trying to restore my family's name here in Waterdeep.
Which
Oh.
name is that? Greyjoy or Magpie?
Ooh.
I
Are
say
you
it
trying?
like I say it like really charming, like I'm an idiot.
At that point, her magpie flies onto her shoulder. Do you say that like you say that innocently?
Yes.
Okay. Just...
Performance check.
Yeah. Do you want a performance check?
yeah. Performance check for me.
Or persuasion.
Or deception.
Any of
Just
those
a-
is a plus
just a s-
5.
Just a
I think-
straight charisma check.
Any
Right?
of those is a plus 5.
Let's see if you put your foot in your mouth.
Oh shit! I really did.
Oh, wouldn't that be a dexterity check?
That's fair.
Oh.
Whoops. Whoops. It's an 8.
You don't see her face change, but her eyes lock onto yours, Theo, and just stare you down for like a split second. That'd be Greyjoy, actually. This is the magpie, and she points to
The
the bird
magpie.
on her shoulder.
Got it.
We get the audio of just glass breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the magpie, but it has one. And she tells you what its name is.
You told us that in one. It was the Gala episode, but I don't remember it either.
I'll find it later.
It's on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have been talking for a couple minutes,
Sure.
and Kier, Theo and Tessa are talking. You see the woman in the golden dress
Yes.
come up to you.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily you, but she like is walking towards you, Theo, and Tessa.
Okay. Look alive, folks.
Did I see Ember Kanavi?
Oh, sorry, Brondry, you did not, but you did see an individual show up. And when I say show up, she literally flew in. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Found it. This individual here in the chat, literally flew in from the sky.
Oh, rad.
Oh,
Assisted or unassisted?
Oh, I know who that is.
A fly spell?
Oh, okay, so unassisted.
Yeah, unassisted.
I know who that is, right? Like,
Any?
Out of character, I do.
well, yeah, out of character I do, but whenever we were up in the hand,
Mm-hmm.
and
No,
we-
that was the very first.
yes, but
I know where you're going. Roll me a history check for me.
Baba Boopy. I think I'm good at these.
I think
I
so.
think you are
it's
too.
It's an intelligence based one.
Oh, right, that went up to +6. Hell yeah.
Everyone's level 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, what? No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
Oh,
well, well,
So, Brondry, you don't know this particular person, but you know her staff. And since only
Oh.
one person can carry that staff, you can assume that this person is the Black Staff,
Yes.
the Archmage of Waterdeep.
does she look to be fraternizing with anybody?
Honestly, no. She seems. Make me an insight check as she's walking.
Oh, awful. Awful, awful. Sure. Okay.
She seems. Her walk is very purposeful. Like back up, chest out. But she seems to be a little rigid. Like she's not super comfortable here. But she doesn't seem to stop to talk to anybody.
Got it. Okay.
You do see
probably
one.
not approach her then.
You do see one more person show up. It is Mr. Graves.
Mr. Graves.
my boyfriend's employer.
Oh.
And speaking of, you also see Theo's boyfriend. First, Jacob is the one to get out of the carriage and open the door as Mr. Graves walks out.
Theo, are you nearby, Brondry?
No, I'm accidentally offending Tessa Greyjoy.
Depending on where I am in relation to seeing them, if I'm close enough, I'm going to saunter over to Theo as quickly but as discreetly as I can. Just kind of nudge Theo in the side, like, "Hey, your boyfriend's here."
Oh.
Theo, you
coming
turn
in
around
right
and
now.
you see him.
Does he see me?
Do you want to be seen?
No.
Stealth check?
Not- Sure, stealth check.
I mean, I'm not going to be obvious about it because I've accidentally just offended this person. I didn't mean to. I was trying to be, not super snide. But, and then we're being approached by a lady in a gold gown, so I'm gonna...
That's fair.
You
Hide behind the gaudy dress.
I'm gonna, slip behind her just a little bit, but, subtly. Go ahead and make
That's
me a
fine.
stealth check. I think it's a +4.
Oh, nice.
It's dex based, right? So that's
Yes.
14.
Yeah.
At this point, it does not seem that Jacob sees you.
Excellent. Oh, it's actually a
I-
+2, so it would have been a 12.
12.
Yeah, he still doesn't seem to be paying
Okay,
attention.
cool.
Or at least in your general direction.
Cool.
Have I described Mr. Graves for you guys yet?
No.
Imagine a early 50s, maybe late 40s. No, we'll say late 50s because he's like salt and pepper, but like a salt and pepper like Brad Pitt.
Oh.
Oh.
So like Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards.
Yes, actually. Not sure about the Nazi killing though. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I cannot give you Mr. Graves' politics as of yet.
All right.
Speaking of the woman in the gold dress, she comes up to Tessa and kind of touches her shoulder. Tessa Greyjoy, I didn't expect to see you here tonight. I'm so glad that you would make it. I didn't know that they let slavers back in the city, though.
Oh.
I guess blood money can get you anything. And like you guys see Tessa just like turn beet red, and Amelia Castellaner turns and just walks away.
Kier's face can't go white. His face is already white. But boy, if it could.
I pull out some popcorn.
Right.
So...
Tessa turns to both of you. I'll see you later, Birdbrain. And she walks off.
No,
Yeah.
wait, what was that about? I want to know everything.
And
Well, that's fucking
she
weird.
makes a point of not going into the theater. She storms out, or she doesn't go into like the seating area. She literally walks out of the theater and into the night.
Oh, we're really not friends now.
Oof.
So that's what she means about...
Yes, Volo is Jack Black.
God, yes, please.
Actually, no. I have to save Jack Black for the person you're about to meet.
Alas.
Can Valo be Chris Farley?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
So I'm
AKA
thinking that's what she meant by bringing her family's name. Wait, did you say bringing her family's name or redeeming her family's name? I didn't write down the specifics because I'm dumb.
I think she said restoring.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Well, now we get it.
With that,
Yeah.
the show's about to start.
That woman was
Oh,
just
sorry. Well,
murdered in
you guys
front
have
of
time to
us.
do stuff, but
She was.
Can I really quick say what I want to do?
oh, of course.
Yes.
All right. So when we get to the opera, is anybody like frisking people? You know, making sure they don't have knives on them.
Yes. Honestly,
like-
they just ask you to hand over your weapons or any weapons at the door. It's not super tight security or anything.
I would like to try to sneak past them.
Like actually sneak past them, like you yourself, or sneak your weapons past them.
Can I sneak myself with my weapons past them?
You can certainly try.
I mean, like,
Keep
do
a
I
dagger in your butt.
do I see a decent opening too? I'm not gonna try to do it if
I would say yes. If you wait long, like if you wait and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like scope out the place. You
Yeah.
should be. You can find a way.
Okay. I want to try to take my opportunity because once they frisk me, they're going to realize that I have cast a disguise self on myself, and I am actually wearing all of my armor and my vermin shroud. I just look like a goblin in a suit.
Smart.
Roll me a stealth check.
I'm pretty good at these. Let me get my character sheet.
It's like you're kind of like a rogue or something.
Something like that. All right. Rolling the dice. It's still rolling. I don't know what's going on with roll 20. Come on.
It's just
Give me
loading.
roll them bones.
Them bones, them bones.
In
I swear to
fairness-
God, this has never happened. Okay, 19.
There's only 4, maybe 5 guards, and only 2 of them are manning the door. You are able to sneak past them.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to beeline to wherever our box is. And I want to get
Okay.
there, while everybody else is talking to all these people. I really don't care about schmoozing with the aristocracy.
For sure.
I am 1000% sure we are going to be ambushed and somebody's going to try to assassinate us. So I want to rig this box with traps.
With explosives.
I have a hunting trap. I want to set that up.
Okay.
And I would like to try to hide perhaps in a curtain or something.
Okay.
For the entirety of the show.
Gotcha. Just so you guys know, you do not have a box. You are in the general admission area. You were told to meet at private box C during intermission.
We got
That is where I will try to hide.
Gotcha.
Private
So
box
I
C.
I just want to make sure that you know that's not your box.
Oh, that's fine.
When you let's see.
Do the ticks have seat numbers on them,
They do.
or
They do.
is it just?
There are seats, yes. Or there are seat numbers on the tickets.
Okay.
And they are all next to each other, so you don't have to worry about that.
Except that now we've got an empty space where Gil should be.
That's fair. Gil, you walk up to where the private boxes are. You go up to C. Doors closed right now.
Is it? Can I open the door?
Opens.
Is anybody in there?
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh. Can I try to smell if anybody's in here?
As you open the door, you hear
I got a 16, by the way, for everyone listening to the podcast.
Oh yes, thank you.
there are about 4 chairs in this room. Very lavish. There's a large man asleep in one of the chairs. BP, in the pinned messages, please display the large man in green.
I'm a large man in green.
So you're a
You
large
are
man
not.
in plaid.
Black and
Oh
white.
God, he looks wonderful.
That is the person that you see sleeping in the chair.
He sounds like
is-
he'd snore like.
Yeah, it's very like
Oh.
it is super loud.
Is there anybody else in the box?
Just like BP.
It does not seem to be no.
I would so very much like to pick his pockets.
Okay.
on the exhale of that snore.
Good.
Do you want a sleight of hand?
I would like a sleight of hand check, please. Yes.
On the
Is it with advantage
exhale,
because he's asleep?
Good
Yeah.
question. Okay.
Advantage
That's
because he's asleep.
Thanks, BP. I got an 18.
Boom.
Let me see what he's got on him.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. Doing what Gilgamesh does.
no kidding.
I would so
Whatever
very
I
much
want
like to
all
pick
the
his
time.
Kevin,
Okay.
I think you're right. You get to look in the envelope in the middle of the board now.
So he doesn't have. How thoroughly do you search him?
Not super thoroughly. I don't want to wake him up and cause a
Cavity
fuss.
search. Let's go.
Okay.
God.
You find about 50 gold pieces in his pockets, in various pockets. They're not all in one. And you find coins where you usually wouldn't think someone would keep them.
Interesting.
It's like, he hid some where he wasn't expecting people to look. There is a dagger in his boot. And that's really all you find. Daggers are really nice, though.
Oh, I'm keeping the dagger then, if it's nice.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
it's real nice. It's a +1 dagger.
In these booths, are there is there anywhere I can hide? Are there curtains or anything behind the seats?
Oh yeah, no, it's like each private box has its own set of curtains that it can draw. So yeah, there are curtains on the walls.
Then I will hide in the curtains for the entire opera.
Fuck.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
How
No,
Oh.
12 though. That's not the
Okay.
worst.
I will
Still
remember
above
that.
average.
And I do want to remind everybody, when the lights go down and it's dark vision only, if people are relying on dark vision to see me, I will be invisible to them. So
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And this man is a human, so he has no dark vision. Got it.
okay, cool. I am going to go to the bathroom now. I'll be right back.
in the
Uh,
curtains.
In the curtains.
Gross.
A
I'm so
very
sneaky.
quiet, splattering sound.
Gross.
After a couple minutes after Tessa leaves, you guys hear an announcement come through the walls somewhere. We're not really sure, but you hear a voice tell you that the show is about to begin.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I think I've been to an actual proper opera.
You're in for a treat. Which ones are our seats?
They're in the middle, slightly to the left.
Oh. Okay.
Probably about midway from in the middle of the section.
Are there ushers to show us to our seats? Like here's
Yes.
some tickets. Where do I sit?
Do they have
There
a like?
there are sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was just thinking about ushers with like flashlights.
It's more like ushers with drift globes.
Yeah.
Drake, what did you say?
Is there an orchestra pit or
Yes, there is.
cool?
Would you like to go into the orchestra pit?
I want to look into it.
There
Not
are.
knowing that's like not socially acceptable.
Gotcha. You see a bunch of people getting. You know what an instrument is, right? Like instruments.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see a bunch of people in instruments. They're decked out in formal wear. They kind of stare at you as you're looking over there into them.
So, I just walk.
You can hear the director say, like, "What the fuck was that guy's problem?"
For a second, he thought it was special seating.
That's fair. Do you guys take your seats?
Just as a warning, I have a question right before the show begins, but I don't want to ask
Okay.
it until right before the show begins.
Ronan
Okay,
takes his seat preliminarily, and he is very excited. He's like,
Kier has gone to the trouble of making sure that everyone gets tickets with numbers on them in such a way that the empty space that Gil would have is next to him, so that he's got a party member on one side and nobody next to him.
Got
Valid.
it. That's fair. The show is about to begin, so Theo, what would you like to ask?
As the curtains rise, is the show crashed by a man who's just all gold?
I don't get the.
You
I
don't
don't.
remember that?
Oh, yeah, no, it is not.
Don't
Ariel.
remember
He's
when
the star.
Ariel was the
He's
star?
actually the star of the whole
Oh, I
thing.
I forgot about that. Yeah, no, it's not him.
Okay.
I was anticipating a different meaning. I was thinking that we got specifically the thing Heinrich.
No,
Oh.
Just first.
during the first time I ran this module, for some reason, Dalton's warlock was able to persuade his way onto the stage of this very play.
And
my
become the main. What's the word? The leading
Lead.
role.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lead role. Like I don't
It
know.
was
how
it was really impressive too.
It was.
We cried.
It
Yep.
was so good.
I think I was like I'm pretty sure I critted. I
think
literally
you rolled a
critted
natural 20,
on
yes.
my
God.
performance
Yes.
check
Yep.
to sing in this fucking opera where I showed up the night before or like the day of and been like, you guys are all trash. I should be the lead role.
Fucking
And then I sang for them and they were like, yeah,
Oh, shit.
you should.
It's fucking
Do-
ridiculous.
Do me a favor. Does anybody speak giant?
Oh
No.
no.
I speak primordial. That's a dialect, right?
It is not.
Damn it.
Does Gil of 10,000 languages speak giant?
I do not speak giant. No.
Okay.
Oh, Gil, did you write down that your dagger is a +1?
Oh wow, no.
Yeah, when I
I'm
say
gonna-
it's nice, it was a nice dagger.
I'll add it in my D&D Beyond.
Cool. So the curtains rise. You guys can see a chorus in the back. Two people come onto the stage and they start singing this beautiful duet. But you don't know what they're saying.
Damn Italian.
I mean, that's part of the course in opera.
At a certain point, these people in dragon costumes come out and start having this really weird mock battle. It's something about dragons. You're not really sure.
Do I know comprehend languages?
From a technical side of things, though, are these people incredibly talented? Are the costumes beautiful?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I'm having a great fucking time.
Oh yeah. You're just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm having a blast.
I have been envisioning Kier with Theo on his left. So every
Okay.
now and again, like, Kier is super confused, and so he's cocking his head to the side, but every now and again, your vision is obscured by his bill as he turns his head all the way to the side to get a full-on view with one of his eyes.
Beautiful.
Which is fine, because I'm not really immersed in the story at all, because I have no idea what's going on. I'm just admiring, like, the voices, the music, the costumes. I'm like...
Oh, and it's all
Mhm.
wonderful.
It's, yeah.
It sounds
Are
really stupid from behind this curtain.
Yeah, you hear someone speaking a foreign language. The dude is still snoring.
Did anybody else come into this box?
You didn't hear anybody, no.
There doesn't seem to be.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here.
Can I smell anybody in this box?
All you can smell is the liquor on the dude's breath.
Gross.
Ah.
And your own piss inside the curtain.
And the
I
piss
thought-
inside the
Did I didn't piss in the curtain.
we said that when you were away.
Yeah, he said, "Be right back. I need to go to the
No,
bathroom."
no,
And I
no,
was
no,
like,
that
"In
was
the
my-
curtain."
That was my pilot. My Joe, that guy. He
Your-
went to the
your
bathroom.
pi-
Not me, Gilgamesh.
Your
Obviously.
pilot? Okay.
are
Yeah,
you
My skin pilot guy.
Your
That guy.
skin pilot.
Gilgamesh is a goblin mech confirmed.
Yeah, I
Something
was
like
gonna say, are they?
There is a
what's
tiny
the-
man inside my head.
What's the name for it? The Jaeger pilots. They have to be cross something compatible.
Yeah.
Drift compatible. You're welcome.
Pay no attention to the goblin behind the curtain.
God.
Literally.
Anyway.
After about an hour, the scene comes to a crescendo, and the curtains draw for intermission.
Perfect.
Okay.
Here you have no idea what you still have no idea what an opera is.
Uh, gibberish is what it seems like. Okay.
So
wasn't
people
it
were just yelling at each other for an hour in a language we don't understand.
Wasn't it beautiful? Oh, the
Are-
costumes and the choreography and the
I'm-
singing was
I'm-
beautiful.
Brondry and I are just doing this. Like, you know that thing that I did the other day where I was just going on and on about, like, animated movies? That's what I'm doing in Brondry's direction, except it's about the opera and the technical, like, skill.
Were any of the characters colored yellow?
There was a gold dragon at one point.
I'm convinced that that is the villain.
Got it. And when I say dragon, it was a dude
Right.
like in a dragon costume. Oddly enough, there was a gold dragonborn in the play, but he wasn't the gold
The
dragon.
person
I love it.
playing the gold
Yeah,
dragon.
no,
Yeah.
no, it was like just some human dude.
Well,
And a really-
bonus points for him for not being typecast.
Yeah, exactly. He seemed to have a pretty prominent role, though. Our
Anyway,
goblin is getting a beer.
On
as
brand.
we
That's fair.
make our way to the private box, are
Mhm.
other people out and about milling around?
Yes. Again, more talk. Mostly like the conversation you guys
Mhm.
hear is about the opera. People getting snacks, going to the bathroom, blah blah blah.
Sure. Can I see if I notice Jacob?
Yeah, make me a perception
At or
check.
about? I think my perception's a +2.
Perception +2, that's better than Brunry's, which is a +0. Bop, bop.
It's a 9.
You look around. You don't see him, and
Okay.
he's pretty tall, so you'd
Right.
probably you could easily pick him out of a crowd.
Sure.
He does not seem to be in the lobby.
Okay, perfect. So let's go to the box.
Oh, right. He
Private
said
box
intermission,
C.
didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Alright, let's go
So,
find
like-
him.
The lights come back up and everyone starts talking all at once, and Kira's just like startled.
Like, "Ah, fuck.
Is it over? Was that it?
No, Kira, this is intermission. It's a chance to stretch your wings.
And so he does. He
Here
probably
flies to the ceiling.
knocks a mask off of a person.
You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, boom, and just like theater glasses fall to the ground for 20 feet in any direction.
Fuck. Oh.
You guys are
let's-
able to make it to box C without pissing off anybody by hitting them in the face. Here you do knock some stuff off the wall, but you just hurriedly like, oh, I didn't do that. You can't
Oh,
you can't pin
Who
you
was
can't
that?
pin it on me.
you go now.
I wasn't
Yeah.
here. You ain't got no proof.
Sir, you're
Right.
the only person in a 30-mile radius that is a bird.
No,
But
that's
it-
absolutely not true. I met a magpie.
Was it a magpie person?
It seemed intelligent.
You guys make it to private box C.
A knock on the door.
You have to switch
What's his
accents
accent?
though.
Does Gil open the door for us?
Oh,
no, the door's
I'm,
open.
I'm in character. I'm hiding.
Oh.
So I do that
He's
thing
in-
that's like I'm coming in anyway, but I'm knocking the door as I'm knocking the door as I'm opening it
Mhm.
if it's already open.
Yeah, no, it's already
Hello?
open. You hear a hello. I say hello.
Oh, hi. We're looking for
Mert.
Mert.
Aye, that's me. He like gets up. Slowly, he has to like push his girth out of the chair. And comes over. He invites you in. Now I say, come on in now. Get in here.
All right.
Shuffle.
I
go
1, 2,
in?
3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I like warily shuffle my way in.
I'm gonna like be at the threshold of the door.
Well, pleased to meet you, Mert. We obviously we got your letter. We are the owners.
I'm so glad you did. I I heard so much about y'all from Rowan. You guys can tell that he's a little drunk,
Wasted.
Yeah.
little tipsy. I have a proposition for y'all. I want to extend an invitation to join the Harpers.
Oh,
Oh.
Now, before you think I'm just a drunk old man, and he kind of like like straightens up a bit and like pulls not necessarily tears off that persona, but kind of drops it a little bit. Let me make some formal introductions. I am Mert. I'm pretty prominent in this city. Not Open Lord. That's my friend. Master Lord Mert. I used to be an adventurer of sorts, just like you.
I'm not gonna ask.
What happened?
That's a good question. I got old.
Oh,
That'll
thank
happen.
God.
Happened to the best of us.
What did you think it was?
I'm not even gonna say it.
It just
Wow.
sounded like a perfect opening for a story.
or a
No.
joke.
Well-
No. No, really. I just got old, and honestly, I got too. I put on a little weight too, and then he like pats his stomach a little bit.
Well, that's a very generous offer. Joining the Harpers. What?
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
Keep going.
No. Go ahead. What?
Specifically, I was told that this one, and he points to Kier, is very lucky.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to test that out.
Ooh.
and so like Kier assumes as much of a fighting stance as he possibly can. Like, but his dress is super slim.
Yes.
So like he can't horse stance as much as he'd love to.
Now I say, I'm not gonna fight here. No.
Oh. Phew.
Too old for that. You'd probably kill me.
I mean, how about a game of chance?
I could flip a coin for you if you like.
No, it's more like
I'll cast
more like a test.
I'll cast
It's more-
prestidigitation and create 2 6-sided die.
That's not what I was thinking, but that's
Oh, no?
that's fine. No,
All right,
no.
I crush them. They turn to like dust. I just like,
Sparkle powder?
yep.
Spark powder. Now, before I tell you about this little here test, I was gonna have. Do you want to join our illustrious organization? Let me get into the foghorn.
Do we get paid?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh, right. That's a great question.
I was wondering.
And you'll be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Theo.
I was just wondering
Not
what
sure how he
sort
knows
of.
his name.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? What sort of rules the Harper has against being affiliated with outside organizations?
Do those outside organizations in any way support the maliciousness and the tyranny of evilness?
I don't
Not that I know
think
of.
so.
Right?
Well, then then any side operations that you have other than the Hoppers should be fine, as long as you're
Okay.
not subjugating people and bending them to your will through the use of magic
Yeah,
or
no.
any other kind of nefarious means or purposes.
No, he doesn't do that. No.
Oh well, then I would like to welcome you to the Hoppers. And then he like claps a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Uh,
Wait, did we agree?
I guess
I
so.
believe you did.
All right.
Perfect.
Rowan told us that he was in the Harpers, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Yes.
he did. We got friends.
Do we know who the Harpers are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Boundary. Yeah, I
definitely.
mean,
Yeah.
they're like
Well, yeah, I mean, Brondir was around during the fucking Great Harper War, so.
Well,
Oh, yeah, sure.
we've done work for the Harpers. We've met several of them, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
did we
at least
did
one.
we know? Did we know
We
who they
asked
are?
them
Did
who they
we?
are. Yeah.
general do-gooders, anti-fascist, if you will, anti-magical fascism, I guess would be the proper term.
I believe you had described them as like a not morally bankrupt CIA.
Yes.
I really actually like the Antifa comparison because they're in the shadows. They're like a loose coalition.
hmm
They're not.
There's really no central head of the Harpers. It's more like each little cell has their own, not
Yeah.
necessarily like an organizer, not like a figurehead or anything. But yeah.
I would love to be a force of good in the world.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, honestly, I'm going to leave this establishment. I slept through the first part, and I don't speak giant, so you all are able would be welcome to spend the rest of the play here in my
Opera?
private box.
Well,
Well, that's really nice. Thank you.
do you have a program or something that might explain what's going on the stage?
Yeah, most certainly. And he like reaches into his pocket and pulls out a pamphlet.
Oh, perfect.
They were handing these out in the lobby. I don't know why you didn't get one.
We were a little distracted.
Yes.
Oh, that's fair.
watching
That's fair.
people be
Ours-
insulted and leave in a huff.
Right. There seemed to be a little bit of bad blood between who was it? Grey Sky,
Greyjoy
Greyjoy, and
Castlehunter.
Amelia
Scarlett
Catherine,
Johansson.
yeah.
Right.
I heard that the Greyjoy girl was back in town.
Yeah, we've met her a couple times. Run
Haven't
into
met
her
her.
a couple times.
Hope she does well for herself.
We'll see, won't we?
So I'm going to stay for the rest of the opera.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
assume that Theo is also going to stay. Are you all going to stay?
Just flipping through the pamphlet, does the story make any sense? Like, if I stayed, would I be able to follow it?
Honestly, it only gives you a brief, like, introductory summary of the play.
Okay.
It tells the story of how Tiamat was sealed in the Nine Hells.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
But other than that, like, it's just an introductory, like, listen to the tale of how blah blah blah.
Gotcha.
But the pamphlet does tell you that that the play is sung in Giant.
Okay. So I have no hope of comprehending any of the rest of this.
No.
All right. Well, I will stay, because this is where my friends are, and I
Okay.
have nothing better to do.
That's fair.
What exactly does this test you have for us, or well, for Kier, consist of?
Oh, yeah.
Well, honestly, the test is for all of y'all's. But there's a special something that that Kier might find in there for him
In what?
I see.
Ooh.
at the end of the test.
Oh.
Now, I'm not gonna spoil anything for y'all. But just go to D&D tomorrow and ask Daniel to take you to Clover Street.
Clover or
Street.
Clovis?
Clover.
Clover Street.
Clover Street.
Okay.
Oh, yes. The Trial of Clover Street.
Do you
That is one
actually
way of putting it. Yes.
know what he's talking about?
Not the faintest fucking idea, no.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Does it have to be Daniel Prime, or can one of his associates help us out?
Daniel Prime was the one who built it, so it'd have to be him.
Got it.
All right.
Oh, Daniel built it.
Yes,
Oh, jeez.
in honor of one of his dear friends.
So, sorry, was that dear friends or dear friends?
Dear as in how do you say
Like
special a special friend.
Right. All right, okay. It sounded like you might have said something along the lines of like deity, like some sort of godlike friend that he had, and I was a little confused and a little worried that the test might be a little something out of the realm of what we could handle, but you know.
No, the test is certainly not divine, although there are some divine aspects of it that you will soon see.
Oh.
All right.
I'm a little scared, a little excited, but mostly scared.
Well, I sure do wish you well, and if you make it out, you will have a formal invitation to the Hoppers.
Ooh,
All right.
I'm
Well.
excited.
If you make it out. Okay.
Oh, so this is something we could die in.
Oh, most certainly.
Oh, great!
Oh.
I mean, we could have
I'm-
died running from the Xanathar too, and we didn't. So
That's
I
that's
actually
good.
heard about that one.
We did not run from the Xanathar. We had no reason to be nearby the Xanathar, and you can't prove otherwise.
Kia,
What's
Kier,
a Xanathar?
Kier, Rowan is with the Harpers, who is working undercover. If Rowan knew about the Xanathar, this guy knows about the Xanathar. It's fine. It's fine.
I just want to make sure that we've got our line, right? We've got our party line established.
If
We
I
don't
run
need-
into somebody who's not with the Harpers, I will not mention running from the Xanathar.
Kier just wants to maintain plausible deniability, and
That's
I can't
fair.
blame him.
that's exactly the kind of mentality that we look for in the Hoppers. Plausible deniability, but also hearts of gold.
Welcome to the Harpers. Plausible deniability, but hearts of gold.
He says that, and I get really quiet.
Now,
Oh,
I do have to say, I thought there was going to be one Gilgamesh here with y'all. The little goblin gentleman. Where is he?
Oh, where is Gilgamesh?
I have no idea. He just kind of disappeared. I kind of expected him to pop up at some point, because that's just sort of what he does. You know?
I've heard
Right.
that. Yes. Well, if
well,
you could,
his stealth was a 12. With my passive of 16, would I have noticed him?
oh yeah, no, he's behind. He's behind.
Here, don't out me, you snitch.
Do you say
We
that
all
out
hear.
loud?
Of course I don't say that out loud. I'm trying to hide.
So I know better than that. I'm not gonna out my heisting, but I know exactly where he is, and so like I'm just shuffling my little feet, and I put my hands behind my back, and you know what?
Well, I sure do. I sure am sorry that he did not show up to this evening's festivities, but please extend the invitation to the Hoppers to him. He is
Sure.
most certainly welcome.
Can I have his cut?
If he does not wish to participate, then his cut will be evenly distributed among the rest of you.
Oh,
So-
Got it.
Yes and no.
all right. So Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh,
Who?
Gilgamesh. I've been drinking a little bit. I snuck in a little bit. It's in my flat. Don't worry about it. So if Gilgamesh doesn't show up, then we get his money, right?
Yes.
All right. So when do we need? Tomorrow, you say we need to do this.
Tomorrow, yep.
Most certainly, yes.
All right. Well,
With
I'm
that, I will bid you all adieu.
All
beautiful.
right. Well, good to meet you.
I'm gonna take the seat that he was not in.
Yeah. How many seats are there that he was not in?
There are 3.
Okay. There are 4 of us.
I leave.
Fuck operas. I'm out of here.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, Brondry and I stay and watch the rest of it.
I get out like some little like opera glasses and I'm like watching.
After he leaves, I'll pop out of the curtains with my friends. Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, there you are.
It's me. How did you not notice? My feet were sticking out. It was really obvious.
We weren't looking.
Well,
Were you
and
trying to
I
make
also
more
like
moves?
I'm in my full armor. I've got my vermin shroud cloak on. I've got my shield. I got all my daggers. I got all my shit.
Your
But we weren't
fancy
looking.
shadow would might have been why they didn't see him in.
Maybe.
No, I
Pretty good cloak. Well,
Is the opera starting again?
Yes.
Shh.
Oh.
It's starting. Get out of here
I will.
or stay.
I will silently set my hunting trap in front of the. Wait, does the door open in or out to the booth?
It opens into the booth.
Okay, well, I'll set my hunting trap in a way so that if somebody opened the door in, they would step into it.
Okay.
And get their foot chomped off, and then I'll get back in the curtains.
Okay.
Kier is gonna forget all about.
You guys watch the end of the opera. It gets the scenery kind of gets super dark and grotesque as Tiamat is sealed into the 9 hells. But it does end in a lighter note because she was sealed. I don't know. You can't really tell because of the language.
Wait, so if it's in giant, is it not really like a nice like Latin sort of thing? Is it more like real guttural and like yeah, exactly.
It would be a very guttural, like Old Norse sounding language,
Ooh. It's
but
even
like
better.
proto German.
Mm.
Frodo German?
Yeah, Frodo German. Keep your secrets.
Oh, I love it even more.
As the opera ends, who is the first out of the room and would like to set off the bear trap?
So, if the 3 of them were sitting in the seats that he had not been in, then Kier would have just stood throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
Um,
It was like another hour and a half.
Okay. Okay. So he's twitching back and forth. He's done being on his feet.
Yep.
But he doesn't have the extra getting out of a chair to do. So I imagine it actually is me.
Probably Kier. Do you actually forget about the bear trap?
Oh, standard memory roll
Yeah,
is
just a history check. Yeah.
History check.
minus fucking 1 because not 30 d20s. But thank you. That's a good idea.
Now I have
Very
to.
modern
Here.
history.
What
Now I
about
have to.
your passive
Look at-
perception, which is 12? Excuse me, isn't
16.
it 16?
Yeah.
Mine's 12,
I might see
sorry.
it. Yeah, I might see it. I think with an 11, I do forget, but I might see it.
All you had to roll was like
Eleven's
not a
average.
5.
Okay. Then.
But I do
then
have the damage for a bear trap up. Just
Oh my god,
just
thanks.
in case. All right. So
What's
I'm
the
gonna
damage
do.
you have, DM?
Hmm?
What's the damage that you have?
I have a D10.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not going to say what I have then.
Oh, what did you have?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, okay. Was
Yours
it
is better. I like yours.
okay? Is there anything that you guys would like to do before leaving the opera?
Pick up the bear trap.
You do pick up the bear trap.
Would I know if the oh no, never mind, I won't ask that. I thought about going up to the black. Do I see the black staff leaving after everything shenanigans?
Roll me a perception check. We'll see.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
Oh my god.
Oof.
You do not see her.
That's dumb. All right.
So
Blame your dice, not me.
I don't know a whole lot about opera. I've done ballet, and in ballet, after at least the shows that I've been to, afterwards the cast comes out to mingle a little bit the audience. Is that how it is here?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to do that.
Okay.
So I don't have anything particular I want to talk to anybody about, but I want to just talk to the performers and stuff.
Gotcha.
It's like a little barrier, and people are asking for autographs.
Yeah.
Is it one of those? Because that's not what I want to do.
No. They are the cast members are pretty obvious because they're still in their costumes.
Right.
But they are intermingling with the audience.
Perfect.
In the lobby. So yes, you are able to talk to
Perfect.
some of them.
Cool.
I'll stick around and I'll kind of hang around Theo as he is mingling and do a little mingling myself, just
making,
not as much.
Connections with local performers, stuff like that.
Support
Can
local
I,
artists.
Can I make a roll to get the fuck out of here?
You are able to find your way out.
Deuces. I
Does
go get high.
Does Kier leave as well, or does Kier stand around bored with Theo and Browntree being weird art nerds?
No, I'm gonna go.
It's valid.
Probably would follow Gil, because for one thing, I don't like any of us singularly going off by ourselves.
Sure.
Oops.
Yeah, you left forever ago.
Drake's
I
this
know.
fucking sucks. Goodbye. I hate plays and musicals, says the fucking theater nerd over here.
Well, used to do opera, but Drake hates this.
Oh, so good. Yeah, so we're schmoozing. They're leaving.
On my way out, I am gonna scan and see if where did my Tessa ever made it back, or if she just left for realsies.
Roll me a perception check.
That I can do, but not in the D&D Beyond roller, which I almost did.
If I didn't know that Kier was canonically ace, I'd ship them.
Right.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
14.
Yeah. It's worse than my
You-
passive, but
Yeah. Even with your passive, you don't see her. You assume that she's not there.
okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
With that, after your schmoozing, you guys make your way back to the Forge and Flagon.
Okay.
All right.
Presumably that's the end of the day. How did everybody manage without us?
You
God.
get back.
It's a bloodbath. Just
No.
fucking floor to
The bar's on
ceiling
fire.
blood.
The bar's
There's
on
several
fire.
doors are exploded. There's a guy beaten and bloody. The half-orc girl's just punching the guy in the face as we get there.
I make doors explode.
I think Snarf's
Yeah.
actually my favorite part of this entire thing.
We walk in and the building blows up.
Nice.
Gotcha.
You
Proud
guys,
of you, Snarf.
you guys walk in. Kara and Kai are sitting at a table. They look disheveled from a day's work, but they are just enjoying some of the beer. Snarf is at the bar, just munching down on something. He looks pretty proud of himself. He's like, "Did I do a good job, guys? Did I do a good job?"
So they've done such a good job not burning the place down. I would like to give each of them 1 gold piece as just a little bonus for the
Snarf,
gold I stole from that guy.
Snarf eagerly takes his coin. The girls thank you, or yeah, they don't say. Well, you know what I mean. They thank you for the bonus.
Do you give Snarf a bonus?
He did.
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
give them each a gold.
Well,
He
that's
scampers
nice
off
of
to
you.
hide it somewhere.
I assumed he would try to eat it, so he's doing better than I thought.
He's actually quite intelligent for a kobold. Actually, I think kobolds are pretty smart.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
some of them are.
Yeah, they can be very clever, tricksy little fuckers.
We make traps.
Yeah, that.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you go to bed?
I don't think so. Not me, at least.
Nope.
Oh, actually, that's a lie.
Hmm.
I want to. I should have done this. Actually, I can do this. No, because we're going on a thing. I was gonna say I should have done this during downtime, but I want to just take a quick moment and ask Zepsuri if she's ever heard of. Oh shit! How was she described? If she's ever heard herself described as. If the phrase "the winds of Albion locked in mithril blade" mean anything to her?
You
If that sounds
get-
like her.
you get a feeling of, you know, that emotion that you get whenever you look at old pictures
Yeah.
and like have good memories.
Mm-hmm.
That's the emotion that
nostalgia.
Zepsuri had. Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
and a wordless yes.
Okay.
When I was a younger sword.
When I was a younger sword, just a dagger.
Does Nick Nevin sound? Does the name Nick Nevin or Princess of the Hinge sound familiar to her at all?
In the way that a mythical being would be familiar to her.
Okay, cool. That's
You know
all I
what I mean?
wanted to know. Yeah,
Like, oh yeah, that's an archfey. Like, you know.
got it. Okay, cool. That is all I wanted to know. Okay, now I don't have anything else.
What time is it now that the opera's over?
Started at sundown, so it's probably 8. No, probably 10. Honestly, 10 o'clock. Probably 10:30 by the time you guys got home.
It's blunts o'clock. Here, you want to go up to the Eyrie?
It is once o'clock.
What? What? What is this? What do you... No, it's bedtime is what it is. What do you mean, blunts o'clock?
I mean, it's time to get high. I have approximately 1 Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas's worth of drugs in this chest in our secret room, and it's given me anxiety that it's in there because I'm worried that people might do it. You know, steal it from me. So,
What's Las Vegas?
don't worry about it.
All right.
Shut up and smoke this.
I guess I did get pretty good sleep last time. Are you?
Then a dare ad plays.
Don't do drugs, kids. Whamp whamp.
God.
Don't be like Gilgamesh. You don't want to end up like him. Like me. Who am I? See, exactly.
And so, as we're token and smoking midnight, whatever have you, I guess I'm gonna ask Gil. I'm gonna say, so you heard all of that?
Yeah.
In the box, right?
Yeah, I heard we're gonna get paid.
Well, some of that. But are you nervous at all? I don't know what they're.
I'm a little nervous because as I understand it, the Harpers are a good organization, and I'm chaotic neutral, so I might get penalties to my alignment for acting, or penalties to my experience for acting out of alignment. But other than that, I'm 100% on board.
You are hard to understand sometimes.
As long as there's gold involved, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'll rock on.
I'll
I'm
pretend to be
there.
a good guy.
I specifically meant about the trial coming up. Like, what is this? What's this
Wait, trial?
trial? No, like test, not like
Oh.
gavels. Right.
Well, whatever it is,
Sorry.
we're gonna ace it because we're awesome.
It does that. The finger guns snaps to finger guns.
Finger guns right back at him. You know it. Like, what are they gonna do that's harder than throwing us against the Xanathar?
I
That's
mean,
fair.
they could do that again.
That's fine. We'll kick his ass again.
I would just
You
like to
have-
remind chat that there was no ass kicking the last time.
That's
Right.
not how Gilgamesh remembers it.
Gilgamesh was drunk off his ass, so
Punched him right in his big eye. And he deflated like a little balloon.
I punched him right in his little eye.
No, his
Which,
big
His
middle
big
eye.
eye.
Sorry, the
yeah.
big middle eye. Yeah, sorry. Did you guys pay
Oh,
follow?
Yeah, I deducted
I-
it from the party,
party
funds.
funds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
with-
like
Oh, sorry.
to get like probably 2 or so, however much, how many ever hours of work I can get in on a spell scroll right now without losing out on a long rest worth of sleep.
Okay. I would say you would probably get 2 hours if you like. Just well, let's say a solid hour because it's
Okay.
10:30. Yeah, solid hour.
All right. 7 more to go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anyway,
With that, you guys take a long rest and wake up to a new day.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna, do my morning rituals. I should do a little shine on
I think this was Jared.
Jairus.
Yes, I was gonna say
Took me a second. Little shine on Jairus. Go downstairs and kind of pour myself a Hefkir hearty. Get the day started off right. And I'm a dwarf. It's like water. It's whatever. Wait for everyone else to start sauntering down. Because I
Bruncher,
get up really fucking early.
weirdly enough, when you walk down to the tap room, there's already a mug with Hefkir Hardy waiting for you.
Oh. I look around for our employees.
It was the ghost.
Nobody's there.
Well. Oh. Gilrendir?
You look at the mirror behind the behind the bar, and it frosts over. And in the frost, you see it's as though someone's writing with their fingertip. It says, "On the house."
Aww.
Oh, thank you so much. You're too kind. I'll start doing a little sippy, Kins. Not
Ice
like
cold.
slamming it back. Ice cold.
Yeah, ice cold.
Oh,
like a
oh,
ghost
so
has been
good.
holding it in their
Like a
hands
goat
for
has been
several hours.
holding it. Yeah.
So good. All right. Yep. I'll start nursing my morning beer, waiting for rest of the party members to come down. It's probably like 6 a.m. for me.
Ugh.
As everyone starts to wake up, Brundry, you do smell something coming from the kitchen.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Is it the oven?
Yes, Mama Esther's back.
Oh God.
No, as you walk in, you see there's some sort of stew or something on the stove, and the ladle itself is moving by itself. And as
Oh,
you look
good.
at it, it just kind of to the side.
So
Oh.
Snarf did not cook it.
Huh. All right. I just
Yes,
kind of
it
like
was.
do the squinty-eyed. Not so sure about this look. I'll go back out, nurse my beer some more.
I would say everyone's probably awake right now. You guys wake up to the smell of food and breakfast, like they're not the same thing.
My mind is blown.
Food and also breakfast.
Perfect. Well, I point at the food. Did Snarf make that?
Did Snarf make what?
Oh
Yeah.
God! We've got another Gilgamesh, I guess.
He's learning
Yeah.
well.
Oh God!
Does he live here?
Yes.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know why, but I woke up super fucking hungry, so I'm just beelining to
Oh,
the
cat butt.
food.
Iris. Come on.
I'm gonna say it's breakfast stew. I don't know what
Breakfast
breakfast stew
Sure.
is.
Breakfast
Eggs-
stew
Eggs
sounds
and shit,
delightful.
I don't know.
It
Yeah.
has bits of waffle and sausage.
It's
Yeah.
just like round it up.
Well, but you get like like an egg drop consistency. I
Oh.
can
Yeah.
imagine too. Like if you want to put eggs in a soup or for breakfast, you do it that way.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of meats in there too.
Oh, that's
Can make like
I-
a breakfast stock.
I
I
didn't
Eggs and
literally
bacon.
haven't eaten at all today, y'all.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't see.
Stop describing breakfast.
Do you want me to mail you a hot dog?
I didn't see Snarf in the kitchen this morning cooking. When I went.
I just
and-
woke up.
Yeah. When I went in to
Where does he
investigate, I think it might have been Gilrendir. I know
Oh.
Gilrendir poured me a beer this morning.
Well, ghost soup. Which is
Ooh,
worse, ghost soup or cobalt soup?
Ghost soup. Could put that on the menu.
So is it soup that's cold?
No, it's pretty hot.
Okay. I just when I hear ghost soup, I think it's cold or something.
Like
made
soup
exclusively
that is
of
made by a ghost. Ghost
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Ugh.
ectoplasm.
Oh. Oh.
Wraith wisps for
Little-
seasoning. Add
Little
wraith.
skull smoke.
Yeah, wraith wisps to taste.
Is there anything that you guys want to do before asking Daniel about the thing?
I don't have anything.
I would like to do more work on my spell scroll if we have time before doing the thing.
I imagine that if we left you to your own devices, that you would just do the spell scroll and get to the thing next.
Which we will not let you do. I want to get this over with.
What? Me? No.
How much time do you have on your spell scroll to finish it?
If I was able to do 1 hour last night, 7 more hours.
No. That would take you literally all day.
Yeah.
So no. I would say before you go, you could probably get another hour's worth.
Okay. 6 more hours. Sounds good.
With that, you guys saunter your way over to D&D. Obviously at opening time, because you guys woke up at like fucking 7 o'clock or whatever.
Yes.
I probably did not.
What time is opening time?
9.
Normal, reasonable opening time.
Fair.
Yeah. The Daniels greet you. Dudes, what's up? Dude.
What's up, bro, Chacho?
Have I met him before?
I don't think so.
Oh shit. We didn't introduce Drake to anybody.
Ah,
Drake, there are three dudes in this magic item shop. They all look the same.
He would have met them.
Oh.
He would have met them
Tripper.
at the party, the opening.
Oh yeah, you'd have met them at the party.
Oh, I just wasn't there for that.
Were you? Oh yeah, you weren't. No, you were.
Not mentally or there or like physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like extremely wasted, as I remember.
Oh.
At the grand
Yeah.
opening?
yeah.
Serving
Oh
beer?
no, I was there at
Because
the
he had-
the opening.
You'd
Yeah,
gone
I
out to
thought you
do
were there.
like
Oh, that was the
promoted-
day before. That's right.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So actually, I do vaguely remember seeing him. I don't think I talked to him.
5 of the same guy.
Fourth.
Artemis. 4.
Yeah.
Yo, what can I do for you guys? Or what can we do for you guys?
Well, I would actually. So when we first came here, they had mentioned a ring that protects from like the cold and stuff.
Yeah,
Is it still cold as shit outside?
yeah, it's fucking cold as shit.
Fucking cold as shit. How expensive are those rings?
Theo,
Well,
you were just outside.
That was a question for the GM.
Who the fuck is the? Never mind.
I definitely have these things written down. They are 300 gold pieces.
Okay. Gonna remember those. Okay.
I
Anyway.
believe we need to see Mr. Prime.
Oh yeah, I'll go get the boss. 1 sec.
Thanks.
Tell him his favorite dwarf is here.
Why do you
And-
guys hate each other so much?
It's not that we hate each other, but it's that he's a dick and I am not.
Are you
Hey,
sure?
he's-
Because you're kind
he's
of
my-
the one holding the grudge here.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much.
After a couple minutes, Daniel Prime comes out.
How's your
Oh, hey,
arm?
Hello, hey dudes. It's actually really good. Thanks, Brundry.
Oh, you're welcome.
What do you
Fix
guys need?
this arm.
You helped me fix my arm.
We were told that you should take us to Clover Street.
Huh.
Well,
Well,
that's a reassuring reaction.
hope he knows what he's doing. All right, let's go. Daniels, watch the shop. K-Boss, K-Boss, K-Boss.
So what can you tell us about this trial of Clover Street?
It's a little obstacle course that we made for initiating new recruits into the Harpers.
Daniel, are you a Harper?
Used to be.
Okay,
I'm not active anymore.
sure.
Dishonorable discharge.
Why is that where your mind just went to?
That's fucking rude.
Just retired, but you know,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Honorable discharge.
I mean, yeah, kinda. But yeah, I'll take you guys there.
Thanks.
He leads you. It's like he's walking random streets. He'll double back sometimes, but eventually, Kier notices it first because of his passive.
Mhm.
But the cobblestones, as you guys are getting closer and closer to the street, they look like little 4-leaf clovers in
Aw.
the street, just like super bright green stones. And as you guys get closer to Clover Street, they become more and more numerous. Where eventually the entire street that you are on is made of these bright green stones. And then Daniel points to the opening of the street, like the fucking begin. I don't know what the fucking beginning of the street. I don't know. There's a little pedestal and a book right inside the alleyway. That's where you go.
Okay. So
Gotta sign the book though.
I'm sorry.
Gotta sign the book.
Oh, yeah, no
Alright.
problem. Kier's been flying over the area surrounding our little forge and flagon for a long time, looking for underground creepy crawly things. Has he ever seen a green street in his flyovers?
Not that you can recall, no.
Okay.
And then he kind of points to Kier. Kier, I think you should go first.
Oh,
Oh, do we go one at a time?
Oh, just a sign.
Oh.
You guys can go in. Yeah. You guys won't survive by yourselves in there. I should know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Shit.
And so I'm gonna walk on up, and is it just like a feather quill? Do they explode in my hand and sign in my own thumbnail, or?
No. There's an inkwell there.
Okay.
Charles, I'm going to send you what the book says.
Oh, okay.
And then you can read it to the chat because I wanna know what this will sound in Kier's accent.
Oh God.
But as you sign the book, it's there's hundreds of names that are listed here.
Mhm.
A lot of them have this red dash, like a red line.
Like a strike through.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
If you hadn't offered that information, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, a lot of them have the red streak through them.
Jesus.
What is written in the book is in Facebook Messenger.
Oh, that explains why I couldn't find it for shit.
Yep, sorry.
So when you said what is written in the book, I was assuming you were gonna tell us like a language, and then you said Facebook Messenger, and I imagined just like a laptop just on a pedestal, just
Yep.
with Facebook Messenger on it.
All right.
I want to post dank
What is
memes in
this?
this book.
So it says, this gauntlet was built in honor of Sand, who fell defending Faerun during the demonic invasion of Menzo Baranzan.
Oh no.
It serves as both monument and test for those seeking to take up his mantle. Find what remains of Timora's wrath, defy, dare much, and remember, sometimes Lady Luck smiles, and sometimes she laughs out loud. Well, that's a jovial woman.
Who was it built to honor? You cut out on just the name.
Sir Leon Mosswind.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Do I know Leon Mosswind?
Roll me a history check.
I got a +1.
I would also like to know if I recognize that name.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, that's
Never mind.
21.
Gilgamesh just gonna tell me.
Yep. Sir Leon Mosswind was a paladin of Tamora. He fought against the demonic invasion that happened in Menzo Baranzan a couple hundred years ago.
Was he fighting for Menzo Baranzan?
He was a half elf, not drow. He was not necessarily fighting for Menzo Baranzan, but like that's where the invasion happened, and he wanted to stop the invasion. So kind of yes, kind of no.
He was fighting for good and life and not demons.
He's one of my heroes. He inspired me to break the chains of slavery.
Sure.
Yeah. Or something.
He did die during that battle, though. But he also killed Baphomet.
All right.
Oh, holy fuck.
Kill.
Right, sent him back to his...
Yeah, sent him back to the abyss.
Nevertheless...
That's
Neat.
hella.
Badoom.
Ba-doom-tsh.
Totally unintentional.
Uh-huh.
I assume that you guys walk in
Yes.
to the
When-
street.
Oh,
When Theo
yes.
signs the book, he signs it with this just huge extra flourish. It's like John Hancock's signature versus everybody else's on the Declaration of Independence.
Of course.
Oh,
Naturally.
Kier specifically signed in Oren.
Okay.
So
I just
whatever-
sign an X.
Right now, you guys. I know this is. I couldn't get the fucking map any bigger than this. But you guys see a long hallway. At the end of that hallway, there are two. It branches to the right and left.
Okay.
Do we see what's around the corner there?
If you guys walk up to the fork in the in the alleyway, that little dude represents a force wall.
Okay,
No,
got it. So it's
that
not
is the
person.
cutest
Got it.
force wall I've ever seen.
I know.
that is the only force wall I've ever seen.
So it's, by default, it's also the
Okay.
cutest.
And-
So,
Necessarily the least visually attractive.
Damn it, you're right.
so I did not build this character for dungeoneering. So I bet you I don't have the things that I wish that I had. That I
you wanna
normally
talk-
buy.
About
Oh, no.
people who are not built for dungeoneering, I am playing a bird.
That's valid. Okay.
As you guys are walking through this place, you can see the sky.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, thank Christ!
Okay.
But here, do you test that you could fly?
Do I test it?
Yes.
I don't have enough space right now. to
I will
test
tell.
that.
I will tell you right now that there is a force wall at the top of the
I
at the
see.
top of the alley.
Where a glass ceiling where the walls stop.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, real quick, when we signed
bird
the
can't
thing,
get-
how did we go into? Is it just like, is the pedestal still like back here, and we just walk
Yep.
into this place?
Mhm.
Got
Yep.
it. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be the annoying one who asks what our marching order is.
Yeah, I'll go first and scout ahead.
Okay. Gil, make sure you're like keeping an eye out for like pitfalls and stuff like that.
Okay.
And if
Or,
we
you
need
know-
to, I can send Jerris ahead in case we think something might be doing some fucky things and traps and what have you.
Okay.
I thought his name was Heinrich.
No, that was the last one.
I thought his name was Metal Bronery.
No, it was never named Metal Boundary.
So we can send Metal Bronery ahead if there's a trap, and he can just take the damage for us. I like that. He's a robot.
Jerris, yes, Jerris.
Okay.
Metal Bronery number 3.
Wait, what?
No,
No, how many are
I
there?
would appreciate if you called him Jerris. He's like a little brother to me.
I
All
thought
right,
there was
Jarrus. I
only
pat
one of
Jarrus
them.
on the ass.
I don't know how to. It's fine. It's just. Oh, he's a golem. Oh, it's fine.
He's got buns of steel.
Ba-doom-tsh.
Ba-doom.
God.
You're not
Uh,
wrong.
Can I sneakily scout ahead?
You walk down this hallway. If I would reveal
This
the
music
area.
is too intense for this right now.
Is it dark right now, by the way?
No, it is not.
Okay.
You see 2 doors. One of them is this top one here. It's decorated with like colorful frescoes of various flying creatures, bumblebees, birds, dragons, things like that.
Okay.
The other one is it has like a spider motif, cobwebs, very drow. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Hate that door.
Theo
I have
also
a feeling
does not
that's the
like
one
that
we're
door.
gonna need to go in.
Also, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Let me just check and see what that is. +4.
I'm gonna go ahead and also start moving ahead, but I am like.
I got a 7 on my perception.
What's your passive?
Better than 7, I think.
Hmm?
14.
We'll use your passive. There is there's like a door knocker kind of thing on this wall. Inside the door knocker, it's shaped like a skull. Inside it, there's a little button.
I am going to start moving forward as well, but I am very carefully investigating the walls, looking at the craftsmanship of Daniel as we're moving along.
You're not sure how he's built all this.
Okay.
It's like the stonework is impeccable. I'm not sure what kind of details are you looking at.
So, I've spent a good amount of time around Daniel Prime now that I've helped fix up his arm and gotten at least a better feel for who he is as a person. And those sort of things translate to art and craftsmanship. So with this feeling almost like a maze, I'm trying to basically see where his maker's mark is. Like, where is the impression of Daniel here, and how can I use that to my advantage to get through this thing? Like, maybe I know Daniel has a sort of flourish for XYZ, and maybe that would incline me that, oh, maybe this door is the one that we have to go through.
Gotcha. From what you... Right now, there's not much separating Clover Street from the street of Waterdeep that it's on, if that makes sense. Like the walls and everything still seem to be made of whatever Waterdeep's made of.
Water.
Yeah, water. But from the things that Daniel makes, the biggest thing that pops into your mind were his bags of holding, and the almost like comic representation of Underdark creatures.
Okay.
So the Underdark creatures look like the monster icons pack that you have.
Yeah, like more like one of his bags of holding looked like the drow demon hybrid, but like a chibi version. If you could think of a Funko Pop version of Demogorgon, that's what it looks like.
I am certain that is a thing, and I'm looking for it now.
But Brundra, you do not see any kind of that flourish yet.
Okay.
Which door had the secret button in it? The drow door or the Fey
this
door?
One, right here.
The top one.
Like where that S is, that's where the skull is.
Oh, okay. I would like to push the button.
The skull recedes into the wall, and then the wall itself recedes off to the side, and it shows a little secret alleyway.
Ooh.
I poke my head in.
Let me move this thing so you don't see it. You see the alleyway goes in for a little bit, and then off to here, and that's about it. If you just poke your head in, you can see a set of stairs here.
Nope, you're not leaving, Iris. I don't think so. You are. You keep putting your butt in the camera. So, secret alleyway.
A staircase. Brodry, I'm not sure if you heard, but there are two doors right here.
Shit,
Yep.
Sorry.
One's like spidery and one's like fey, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They both make me distinctly uncomfortable.
I'll keep moving forward as well.
I think we should probably ignore these two doors, but also there might be loot in them, so maybe we should have Metal Brundry 3 go through one and see if it's trapped.
Sure. Who's Metal Brundry?
Jasper or whatever.
I don't know who Jasper is.
Jairus.
Jairus.
That guy.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate you being respectful of someone's names. It's crazy. Jairus, do you mind? Which one are we thinking? Spider door or Fey door?
Spider door.
I figure, no.
Yeah,
You wanna-
if somebody's gonna have to deal with spiders, I'd rather it be him than me.
Is that this one the spider door?
The one at the bottom is the spider door.
All
So
right.
the one is in front of already.
I'm gonna have Jairus give that a look-see doodle.
You open the door.
Looksy doodle with his fists.
The floor only goes in about 5 feet until it drops off into a pit.
Oh.
Jarrus looks in. The walls are covered in very thick spider webs that cover the walls seemingly to the other side. He looks down in the pit. It is just covered in spikes.
Ah. Should I have him try to go through?
No.
How
If you're
how
gonna
far
do
across
that,
is the pit?
5, 10, 15, about 20 feet.
Ah, no.
if we're gonna do that, I mean, we want to use the webs to climb across, right? Do they look like they can support our weight?
They're almost like ropes of silk.
Okay.
Mm.
And as we all
So,
know,
maybe?
spider silk has the tensile. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday.
About
the
how
tensile
we're
strength of spiders.
Yeah.
breeding, or not breeding. We're splicing spider DNA into goats so that we can milk them for spider silk.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Alright. What the fuck?
Spider goat.
Spider goat. Spider
Anyway.
goat.
So there doesn't seem to be anything pressing over here without going and climbing and putting ourselves in danger. So do we want to look at this? Have Jairus open the top door here?
Let's try that one.
Alright, Jairus, give that one a look-see doodlekins.
Okay. Jarrus looks in. Looks like a fairly normal alleyway until Jarrus looks up. There's a ceiling here. There are multiple copper rods poking out from the ceiling. Very occasionally, Jarrus will see arcs of lightning arcing between the copper rods.
Ah.
Other than that, that's you can see the end of the hallway.
And since Jairus can't talk, after he opens the door and there isn't a gigantic trap, I go look as well. So it seems just like trapped hallways that go to another side. Not sure where. I am interested to see where this one goes, though.
Let's check the secret one first, yeah?
Gilgamesh, would you like me to send
Before we do
Jairus, or do you
skill
want to go
checks.
ahead and scout ahead for us?
I'm feeling pretty good about it, but we can send him if you want. He does make a lot of noise, I'll
He
say.
does make a lot of noise.
I mean, do we think Daniel would put loot at the end of these random, hallways for us?
I have a feeling no.
Yeah, probably
it's
not.
supposed to be a test. The loot actually.
The real loot is the friends you made along the way.
Well,
I think we
people
should go
have-
through the secret way.
People
It
have
was
died in
never
here, right?
Expressly stated the test was testing. He just said he had a test for us. Like, it could be treasure back that way, but they could also be testing, whether we take it or not. Like, would just act the way you would.
So
I think
do
we
want to try and explore this eastern corridor
Not
here?
yet. I would rather do the secret room first before we have
Yeah.
to deal with all these skill checks.
Let's
I agree.
Let's get a layout before we take a challenge, but I think we will have to take a challenge at some point and soon.
Obviously.
Jarrus
Are you
walks
up
up
with
the
us,
stairs.
Huh?
Are you up with us, Theo?
Yeah.
Jarrus walks into the room. The one that's labeled 19 looks just like a room. Stone walls. There is a roof here now. This star here indicates it's kind of set off into an enclave, but there is a a kind of a statue / shrine to Tamora here.
Oh.
Timora.
It's not a huge statue. Tamora here is depicted as a halfling.
Hmm.
Sorry, Kith. I
Right.
forgot that I renamed them.
Do you want,
There's also a door here up at the north.
Hmm.
you want
Okay.
Jarvis to go in, waltz around a little bit, make sure nothing's gonna explode?
No, I'm just gonna wave my wand of secrets. Shah!
That's valid.
And see if there's any traps or secret doors in this room.
No secrets. Let me. I don't remember what exactly.
Did we leave Drake
secrets
behind?
No.
None of us can move him.
I imagine Drake can
Can-
move himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
No!
gee, there it goes. Secret doors or traps? No secret doors and no traps.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
within how far? 30 feet?
I believe it's 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet.
that's surprising. All right,
It is surprising. I thought the statue was gonna shoot lasers at us or something.
right.
Timora, though. Timora, that's the god of luck. I know that.
Luck, adventure, coin, commerce.
Could this be some kind of riddle or something?
Well, we won't know until we keep going.
And I suppose the Kith girl, her face looks like the face on my lucky coin, like the default face.
It does.
Yeah.
Same,
I would
same
like-
knowing smirk.
I would like to go up and investigate the statue.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
You got it. Investigation. I'm awesome at that. In before rolls nat 1.
Hmm.
Pretty close. That's a solid 13, DM.
It is an adjacent to a nat one, but it is still higher than average
Yes.
by a good way.
The statue is impressive. If you didn't know it was stone, it would look amazingly lifelike. It has an aura of like, holy shit around it, but there's no secret buttons. Seems to be a shrine.
Do I notice or can I ascertain what kind of stone it's made out of?
Say that's marble.
Okay.
Seems to be anyway.
Want to go through the north door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
There is a staircase that goes down.
Oh, I
I'll go
hate
down that.
staircases that go down.
Carefully though. I want to be moving half speed to check for traps and whatnot.
You see the hallway.
Hmm.
I don't know. My clicker's been super sensitive to that kind of thing, also.
So you see a door there, and there. Ignore the little door here. That one does not exist.
Wait, which one where?
So there is a door here,
Mm-hmm.
here,
Mm-hmm.
and here. On the map that I stole, there was a door here, but I took it off.
All
And
right.
is there one at the end of the hallway here?
Yes, there is a door at the end of the hallway as well.
Okay. So the ones with divots are real doors, and then this one that's kind of bisected is not.
Yes,
Gotcha.
That's just a painting.
it's just yeah, sure. It's a painting of a door.
It's a painting of Daniel.
Actually, no, that's perfectly on brand. It's a painting of a door. We reach for the doorknob and cramp our fingers.
Hmm.
Come on down to real fake doors.
At least it wasn't a mimic.
Real fake.
Yeah. Smirk. So as the party is traipsing off, I'm gonna hang behind a little bit, and just address the shrine. I'm gonna say, I have a lot to thank you for. Thank you. If there's anything that I can do to repay that service or assist you in any way, feel free to call on me. I'll be listening.
Takes a couple minutes, or it takes a couple seconds. Stone doesn't move. You blink for just a couple times. Kier blinks, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
As you're just you say this awkward but heartfelt statement to the statue, and just as you're about to like turn away from it,
Mm-hmm.
you could swear that the statue winks at you.
Okay.
Kier, for until you use it, you have a luck point.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Duly noted. Thank you.
So
Alright.
if you don't like a roll, you can re-roll it.
And does it dissipate at some?
Yes, it's just a one-time luck point.
Right, but like I can hang on to it through a long rest, for example.
Oh yeah, you got this until you use it.
Awesome. Thank you.
You get a sense of comfort, the same kind of sense you get from like a pat on the back right before you go off to do something incredibly dangerous.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Good old divine slap on the ass. Love it.
What is everyone doing?
Wand of Secrets in the hallway.
Doesn't that only have a certain number of uses per day?
3.
3, yeah.
Only one left. There are no traps, no secrets here.
Huh.
Cool. Daniel really needs to up his game when it comes to these dungeons. I'm gonna have a talk with him after this. Listen, buddy, traps are good. We
I'm
like
doing
traps.
I'm doing that same thing where I'm investigating the handiwork and stuff, trying to find his creator flair.
Gotcha. The hallway here seems pretty bare. Again, the stonework is good, but it's very plain right now.
Kier just kind of blurts, I bet this place isn't real. I bet this is all an illusion from when we signed the book.
Nothing is real, man.
I was just about to say something like that.
So.
Should I have? I know you. What were you gonna say?
I was
Theo?
just gonna say we should go through the first door.
Should we? I know you already ran your wand of secrets. Should we have Jairus open the doors for us?
Sure.
Jairus, if you'd be so kind, I'll command him to open this first door.
Oh, I lied.
You lied.
I did. That door is gone.
Oh,
Gone.
he goes to open it. It's just a painting.
It's that door that's real.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right.
Jairus opens this door. Seems to be a blank stone room. There is a door over here on the other side, though.
I will have him open another door.
Which door?
I don't know, the bottom one.
Jairus looks in, and you guys are overcome by just a wave of heat.
Ugh.
It seems to be a pit
Uh-oh.
and the bottom is just full of magma.
We found hell.
Yay!
As Jairus looks down, the magma almost coalesces in the middle and starts to form into this almost vaguely humanoid shape. As the magma kind of pools into this shape, you guys can see that the floor is just covered in gold.
The floor is. Oh, damn it.
Like there are piles and piles of gold.
I was about to jump in with the floor is lava, and then my brain processed what you said.
We could try to take the gold, but is that really a priority right now?
I think he means solid gold.
No, it's gold coins.
Oh, might be.
Yeah. Well, sorry. You can see the remnants of gold coins, but they are just giant gold slag.
Fused to the ground, yeah. And all together.
Yep. There's a big gemstone down there, too.
Oh.
But the Brondry, are you looking through Jairus' eyes, or do you?
I cannot. Jairus is not a familiar.
Okay.
He's our door opener, just in case there's a big old fireball waiting for us on the other end. And then Brundry's like, "All right, I'll take a look."
Okay.
So
Or
technically,
we could
there is
have
the giant
Gilgamesh.
fireball.
Since
On the
Gilgamesh
other
has
end.
a big old sack of HP, and
Yeah, I think
also-
I can tank a fireball. No problem.
Whoever looks at the vaguely magma, sorry, well, it's definitely not vaguely magma. It's definitely magma. The vaguely humanoid magma creature. It looks like it's waiting for something. Like it's just standing there with that kind of like dog cocked head motion.
Cute. It's got the dog ears and snoot filter over top of it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we need to put the gold down in there. Just push it. Just push it. Just a little.
Maybe we should toss a gold piece in. Maybe that's what it wants.
Oh, perhaps. I'm all down to my silvers. So is anyone got a
Oh,
gold
Jesus
piece?
Christ. And I'll pass one for this purpose.
You toss the coin into the chamber.
Mhm.
And just so everyone's clear, the magma creature is like 10, 15 feet down. Coin hits the floor. Magma creature goes over, kind of absorbs it, looks at you again.
Huh.
Hungry?
More?
Insight check.
Yeah. Someone who's better
Sure.
at this than I am, do that.
I'm very bad at it. That's a straight D20 roll for me, bud. That's a 9.
Not really doing much.
I can't tell what it wants.
Has anyone tried to go in there? Or are we just throwing shit at it?
Maybe this is something we can come back to.
Yeah, let's try a different door first.
Right. Jerris, trying that next door to the right there, please.
To the right?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. The right of us as we're facing the magma creature. Yeah, that's fair.
Anything
Brundry,
in there?
Jared sees rows of workbenches, a bunch of scrap pieces, bottles and beakers. Looks like a storage area.
Is this an obstacle course or just where Daniel keeps all of his shit? Maybe it's both.
Maybe all of his shit is obstacles.
Could be. Could be.
Brungy, do you look in the room?
Yeah, I'll go look in the room. Well, yeah, I have to, because Jairus...
Gotcha. A lot of the things on the tables and workbenches are alchemical components.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll do a quick once over, see if there's anything that sticks out to me in this room. Besides just the alchemical components.
Nothing that really sticks out to you now.
Okay.
It does look like a storage area.
Does it seem like we could maybe like brew something useful out of these ingredients?
You could certainly try.
I would like to try.
Okay. Are you proficient with alchemy tools?
Yes.
Perfect. Roll me an alchemy check.
What ability is that? Is that intelligence?
I would say you could either use intelligence or wisdom.
I will use wisdom.
While they are doing that, I'm going to do a check for traps on this other door here on the other side of 24.
I got him or me first.
We'll do Gilgamesh first. What are you trying to make?
I got a 17, and basically just based on whatever's in this room, I would like to throw something together out of the random shit.
Okay. I would say I don't have the damage dice or the damage of this particular like on hand, but you are able to concoct a bottle of Alchemist's Fire.
Awesome.
Ooh.
All right. I put it in my utility belt.
Okay. But as you are concocting this thing, you accidentally knock over a couple bottles. They shatter on the floor. As the chemicals combine, I need you and Brundry to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, balls. That's not my forte.
It is mine. Oh no, I got a 7.
Oh,
7.
That sucks.
In before terrible.
Got a 12 for me.
Okay. Both of you fail.
Oh, great.
Each of you take 8 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Now, for this, I'm going, both of you are technically in initiative order because you have set off a chain reaction, and the room is currently exploding.
Oh!
So,
Wow.
Gilgamesh, you have the higher dex. What would you like to do?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I want to take the dash action. Yeah.
Okay. You
Get out
just
of this room.
scramble past Brundry.
That's the noise I make.
Brundry, what would you like to do?
I would also like to just get the fuck out of the room.
Okay. As you guys exit the room, I need you to make one more dexterity saving throw.
7 again. Wait. hold on.
11.
Yeah, 7.
God.
Both of you take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's much better.
I am now a medium rare goblin.
What was that?
The actual force of the explosion shut the door.
Gilgamesh accidentally, an explosion.
Oh, good job.
Not the first time.
I thought you were supposed to be able to see traps.
Can I check and make sure I still have all my fingers?
You
just
have
double
as
check.
many fingers as you started with.
Okay. 8.5.
There you
Still
go.
doing good.
Oh, sorry. And you got a 17 for your alchemy check, right?
Yes, I did.
In addition to the alchemy fire, you're able to create a rudimentary healing potion as well.
I would like to drink it.
Okay. This one's only a D4.
Plus anything?
No.
4.
Hell yeah.
There you
That's
go.
the highest
Alright.
number on there.
Sorry, guys. I took way too much Adderall before we did this. My hands are shaking. I just started knocking shit over.
Kier, you find just a featureless stone door.
Including no handle or anything.
No handle.
Okay. I am going to knock.
Nothing happens, but
Hmm.
it sounds hollow. Like
Oh.
there's open space on the other side.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is it? You said stone?
It's stone.
Oh. I'm gonna try and shove it, I guess. Do I see hinges?
It's like just imagine like a sliding door of rock.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So this will move laterally. I see.
Yes.
So I guess I'm not gonna shove it that way. I want to make an investigation check and see if there are any other hints or clues or anything the room as a whole can tell me.
Go for it.
All right. Guess who's bad at this? It's me. So 8.
Yay!
Eight. No, you don't see anything.
All right. Well, I believe the Iron Defender is sitting on another door, right?
Yeah.
It is.
I'll command Jairus to open the last one.
Okay. I'm going to leave this one unrevealed just because of how it looks. What Jairus sees is a smoky expanse. About 5-10 feet away, you're not really sure, there is a metal platform hanging from the ceiling.
Huh.
Is there a floor otherwise?
You can't see one.
Okay. I'm also not in line of sight, so that doesn't tell me a lot.
Well, you just can't see even if you go
Right,
over,
yeah.
you can't see the floor. Vaguely past this steel platform hanging from the ceiling, there's another platform.
Oh. Well,
And then you can barely make out a platform past the second one.
does this sound like my favorite room? You guys want me to take a little wing-a-ling trip? See what I can see?
Do the platforms look like they're like hinged or moving at all, or do they look like they're affixed?
It looks like they're hanging from chains, so they slowly swing back and forth.
Okay. I'm gonna have Jairus inch his foot away, go to try and step in the empty, smoky expanse space off of wherever the platform is to see if there's maybe a hidden floor or something.
Okay. There is not.
All right.
It is just space.
All right. I'll command Jairus to get the fuck out of there then. Yep, this room seems like it was made for Kier.
Wahoo! All right. If I'm gonna fly, I need a bit of a running start. So if you guys wouldn't mind back up just a hair, past maybe 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, past where he is right here, and thus I haul ass. I can get over Gilgamesh if I have to. I haul ass this direction, and
Yum!
yeah, as I just as I clear the space, I snap my wings outward. Where I can't imagine that I had my full wingspan in that hallway.
Yeah.
But as I reach the doorway, they just snap outward, and I begin my glide, my flight.
Okay. You see a
Oh God.
large expanse of room, just full of smoke.
Okay.
Do you fly into the room?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Once I'm going, I gotta.
Okay. I need you to roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Oh God.
My init is pretty good. I like this. My name is not Gil, but I am an albatross, so you're on the right track.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, so you move first. As you are flying through this room, you can see that these platforms are chained in such a way that you can jump from each one.
Yeah.
But from out of this smoke, these greenish-looking fire creatures are producing the smoke, and they start throwing fireballs at you.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm.
So
Yay,
you
plus.
you get to move first.
Cool. So what did we say? That was 20 feet of my movement already.
Yep.
And as a wingaling critter, I get what's my fly speed? Did we say
I think
features and traits?
it's 50 feet.
I think you're right. Yes, fly speed of 50.
Yep.
Because I'm currently wearing light armor. Yes. Yes, I am. Cool. All right. So 20. 25 and 30. Can I see this over here?
Yes, there is a opening here. It's just
Okay.
like it's a doorway.
35. I want to take a little bit of altitude and get above this guy so we're not occupying the same space.
Okay.
45. Or is that 50? I lost count. I'm sorry.
That was 45.
This move right here is 40. So you have
Is it?
45, 50 left.
Okay. So then 45. Ugh! I dropped him. 50. And then I want to take the dash action. Get a little bit more altitude. Furl my wings in. And just like mouse hole it into this space.
Okay.
Zoof!
Hell
So-
yeah.
You get there. With that, I'm gonna say this dude and this dude were able to get attacks off of you.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, technically, they would all get.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd all get to throw their fireballs at you. So, what's your AC?
Fireballs?
They're like fire bolts.
Okay, I was like, well,
Yep, you're gonna take 6 fireballs. Here we go.
Yeah,
Ugh.
right in the teeth. Yeah.
Rip
Um,
Kier
my-
again.
Welcome to Barovia.
My AC is 14.
14. That one does not hit. That one hits, so you got one hit.
Okay.
Nope. That one hits, so that's 2.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, so 3
Where's
hit.
my uncanny dodge? Where is that? Oh, do swashbucklers not get that?
Uncanny dodge? No, you get that.
Oh. That's
Uncanny
not-
dodge. Do you mean the?
I think you get that at like level 6 or 7.
Oh, okay. That would explain why I am waiting for it and can't find it.
Hmm.
So it's not too bad. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Not
That-
too bad, but here's the one with the least HP.
That bloodies me. That bloodies me exactly.
God.
From what you can tell, those creatures aren't following you.
Okay.
But you did. They had pretty. Only about half of them hit you.
Whew.
So-
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna shout, "I'm fine. This is dangerous."
No kidding.
It's not like we can hop, skip, and jump these fucking platforms. And if
No,
we
you can't.
do, we get fucking wrecked.
Yep.
Here, the hallway that you're in continues to go down.
We could always
Down
try and...
to descend or to travel south.
To travel south.
Okay, perfect.
So, where Kier is at this door over here, is that at the same elevation as the door that I'm at over here?
It looks like it, yeah.
Hmm. And we'd presumably have to jump across these little things, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to maybe try and do instead is shoot my crossbow, my grappling hook gun from my utility belt, to shoot that over there and then like zip line across.
Okay.
As long as we anchor it to something up high here, I could use like a python or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see if you hit the other side.
Sounds good.
What's the range on your grappling hook?
That's a good question.
I think we just retrofitted a crossbow, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say it was probably just the range of your crossbow.
So definitely within range then.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Just check and make sure I have +5 to this.
Ooh.
19.
Okay.
No. 19.
The grappling hook does catch on the other side.
Okay. And then I'll stick one of my from my climbing kit. I'll grab a python and I'll smash it into the wall if I can. Is that possible?
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Might need a little help with this. My athletics is not good. It's not terrible. 9. And also, I'm extremely short, so I'm trying to put this like way up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Can somebody help me?
Somebody give him a boost.
Somebody tall, maybe Drake.
Yeah, I can do that.
You're a strapping young buck. Can you...
So with the 9,
What?
you're not able to push it in. But with Drake helping, roll again.
13.
I'd say it's pretty. You think it's secure?
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll tie the rope to the python, and then I will get a little piece of leather or something, and I'll zip line across to the other side where Kier is.
Okay.
I'll make a space.
You zip line through. Only these two dudes see you come past. They are going to throw their fireball at you.
Oh god.
Does a 14 hit you?
Let me double check, because I don't have my shield while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So I think my AC is 15 right now.
Okay. That first one does not hit, and the second one definitely does not hit.
Is
So you're able to whiz past them.
Yeah, 15 is my AC.
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
So you are over there with Kier, who looks slightly burnt.
Yeah, and
Hey,
smells
Kier.
slightly burnt.
Chicken.
Original or extra crispy?
Original.
I don't take a bite.
Yet.
So you guys see
If you had bitten me, I might have fallen unconscious.
you guys see a very long hallway.
All right.
And just let me check something very quickly. Okay, I need both of you to make perception checks.
Oops, wrong button. Oh.
Not good. I got an 8.
You know what, I'm just gonna start using fucking the passives. It's fine.
Okay.
Kier, as you're walking past, you see there's a little slit in the wall here.
Okay.
Looks about the size of a coin.
Oh. So,
To
like,
validate your parking.
yeah,
It is to validate your parking.
yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. I'm going to. Kier has no idea what a vending machine is, nor has he ever been to Aldi.
Is that all? Right.
That's
Like,
just the end of that
yeah?
statement. All right.
Yep.
I'm trying to think in what world it would occur to him to slide a double-bitted axe-looking coin into a small space in a wall. No, he wouldn't. He'd go for a dagger. He would try to
Yeah.
poke a dagger in there first.
Nothing happens when you point the dagger, or stick the dagger in there.
Get a
Okay.
can of Coke, Kier. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So coinage, sure. I don't suppose there's like cash on the ground, is there?
No.
Out the drive-through window? No. Okay.
No.
Then-
You stick
Yep.
the coin in. You can hear it rattle around
Mhm.
for a second, and then the wall spits the coin back at you,
Ah.
and
Like-
it hits you in the side of the head.
Punk.
Mm,
Oh.
Wow.
Luckily, it does not do any damage.
Okay.
That was a gold coin.
It was a
It-
gold coin, yeah.
Let's try a silver coin, and then a bronze one.
All right.
Mandrake,
Uh,
I don't know
you
about
do.
you, but I'm not fucking going through there.
No, that looks like death.
Yeah, right. I'm a stumpy
It-
little dwarf. I can't make those jumps. I don't have.
So
a
should we
little-
just go home?
That's about what I'm feeling right
Oh,
now.
well, I was going to say, why don't we try another way? Why don't we try one of the other options? There's that stone door we can try pushing. If I don't remember if Kier tried pushing that earlier. Or...
I would have tried to shove on it like the wrong direction. I didn't try to move it laterally.
Sure.
Do we want to try and figure out what we can figure out while those two are
Sure.
figuring their things out across the death pit?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way around it.
So we've got the magma slug over here, and then a stone door.
Have we tried petting it?
If you would like to try and pet a magma slug, you can be my guest.
I
I'm gonna
forgot.
go up to it.
Hold on. The gold coin took a couple seconds for the wall to spit it out.
Mhm.
The silver and the bronze coin were almost immediately ejected.
It wants more money.
No, I don't think it does. And I'm gonna reach in for my perfectly round gold coin. And both faces now depict Timora winking.
Okay.
And I'm going to slot that and see what happens.
You push it in,
Mhm.
and you hear clink, 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 clink. Like it's like a what's that game where you like drop the disc?
Right.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You
Mhm.
hear a bunch of those things, and then you hear it stop.
Mhm.
And then you hear it clinking again.
Okay.
And then your coin comes back out.
Okay. Whew.
Like it stayed in a lot longer than the other ones.
Yeah. I was getting worried for a second. And then is also ejected.
Yes. But it seemed like it went through the mechanism a lot farther than the other ones did.
Okay. So,
Psst.
is there a sign on the wall that says out of order?
I don't think we can platinum.
Alas.
Try
Drake.
a platinum, please. Caw.
Drake, your hand is. Do you jump down into the pit with the magma slug?
No. I just
Oh.
wanted to get as close as I could possibly bear it.
Well, the magma slug is about 10 feet down from you.
Oh, okay.
Like the chamber opens and it's just a 10-foot drop, and then the slug is in the bottom.
If you'd like, I could have Jerris hold on to your feet.
Yeah, I want to look below. Could you just hold on to me?
Brundry just like starts to go in for a hug. Like, I guess I could hold on to you.
No, I meant my legs.
Oh right. Oh, Jettis, Jettis, would you mind?
Jairus grabs you and lowers you down.
So what do I see down there?
The golden slag, couple gemstones. As you look closer, they're like small piles of ash. Make an investigation check.
Investigation is +5.
Ooh, holy
Hell
shit.
yeah!
Ooh.
I think that's the first good roll Drake has had this whole fucking game.
Literally.
Yay.
23.
So
You see nothing.
in the piles of ash, you can see like bits of clothes, and a couple charred bones.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Pull me up.
Shnikes.
Pull me up.
Oh, Jettis, pull him up.
Jairus pulls him up.
And there wasn't anything like any exit or any weird like cracks in the wall.
No, not that you could see.
So it's just death. Yeah. So
Is it nothing
I saw some
interesting?
gemstones, but I don't think it's worth it.
Right. You think maybe this is a creature we could dispose of, I guess?
Potentially, but
I mean, it is kind of stuck in
don't
a
know.
hole, and you can just like,
yeah.
it's like shooting fish in a barrel, I guess. But it didn't. I mean, we literally dangled you down there, pretty much directly in front of it, and it didn't do anything. So maybe
It seems
not.
pretty passive.
Right. Dude,
So should we just ignore?
I kind of want to see what happens. Is DM, you said there was some gold slag like up above the platform, right? Like on the
No,
on the floor,
Yeah, it's just on the floor.
but not inside the pit.
Like the door opens into the pit.
Oh,
Does that make sense? Yeah.
wait.
Like this creature is housed here.
So the door opens, and
Yep.
It's just a straight drop.
Relatively, yeah.
Oh, okay. So the door opens. There's no floor. It's just straight drop into a pit.
Yep.
Got it. There's this little circle thing underneath the thing here, so I thought like that
Oh.
was the pit.
No.
Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
A lot of rooms with floors that just fall away.
Right. All right. Never mind. Let's go try this.
That's why I was worried about pitfalls.
Let's go try the shenanigans over here.
They're not even trapped. They're just bad ideas.
Oh, I don't like that.
What? Oh.
Something let me click it over here.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, let me fix that real quick.
Oh, it's
feeling
Theo.
about this.
It's just me.
What? Theo.
Yeah, hold on. Let me yep, there we go. That should be good
It's
now.
fine. It's definitely not. That's not foreshadowing or anything. It's fine.
So- As you guys, as the four of you walk into this room, who's last in?
Probably. Well, I was. Was I already in?
I just moved all of us, but
Okay.
Jairus is going first all the time because Brondry knows better. And then Brondry would go after Jairus.
I probably would have been last in.
Theo, as you walk in, the door slams shut.
Oh.
That's not
And-
foreboding.
Great.
As you guys look around, it's almost as the stone. It's almost as though the stones of this room kind of flip on themselves and start revealing a new area where you're at.
Oh.
You see the room around you change into this.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, I
Uh-oh.
hope that Kier and Gilgamesh are doing okay.
into blackness.
Yep, hold on, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
Gets a
first of
different
all,
map.
I have to delete Kier, and I had to delete Gilgamesh, because I expected them to be here.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
So,
Oh god.
has anybody seen Star Trek: The Next Generation?
No.
Only
Yeah.
bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces, yeah, but not.
So, do you guys know the holodeck?
Holodeck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine the room changing like the holodeck does.
Got
Oh.
VR video games. Hell yeah.
And you see it's almost like a village made of
What the fuck?
it's almost a village made of like fungus. You're in some sort of cave. All along the walls and the ground there are these like almost like glow in the dark bioluminescent fungus lighting up this cavern. You look around and you see that there are humanoid corpses embedded into the fungus.
it. Yikes.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this is probably a good place to end.
This is an
Yeah.
awesome cliffhanger.
Yeah, holy shit. Hey, let's
Hi.
split the party. Oh, hey, fungus creatures.
2/3 of us are fighting a nightmare. A plus.
Yay.
These
Thanks everybody for
cordyceps-
hanging out.
Hell
You're
yeah.
waiting for that. You're waiting for that personal flair, Brundry. You found it.